Yo, Fred Eddie unofficial, Mr. Cody B. What's going on? Yo. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Sip some of this coffee. I'm tired. I don't know why. Could not get to sleep last night. Well, actually, I probably know a good reason why. I didn't get to the gym yesterday because of some issues. Family issues. Nothing serious. Just bratty kids generally, but... Oh, I didn't, I gotta clear this out a little bit, huh? We're gonna start off real quick today, making a little organizational moves. Real quick. I definitely need to get some room over there for more stuff. Put this up here for over whatever. Ugh. John, how is it going? Took me a week, but I finally hit 96 on your paladin, says Eddie. Nice job, man. Good work. Oops. Good old 96 paladin. Leveling grind, never really been my thing, but congratulations. Slim says, finally, YouTube notification. What's up? Yeah, there's actually been some people saying that they've been regularly getting YouTube notifications now for some reason, so. How many high runes today? 4 or 5? Yeah, I'm getting way more than that. Son. That's probably more like 50. 70 maybe? All high runes. That's not a flawless. Or a perfect. Oh. Oh, I got another character completely full of gems. Oh my gosh. Soon here. One day, I'm not gonna do it today, but I have to. This is my 7th character full of gems. I got to. So I have 700, or I have 600 perfect gems. Working on 700. Terror zones work on single player, question mark? No, they do not. No terror zones on single player. They said they don't have any plans for it right now. They'd think about it in the future, but I kind of view it as I doubt it. I doubt they're going to end up doing that. Gonna lurk while I work. Sounds good, Fred. Sounds good. Was one of my favorite things to do back in the factory days. Prophecy. Yo, what is up? What is up? Holy hell, that's so many gems. Yeah, they just kind of, they build up real quick when you're on, single player. You know, you can't trade them for anything, so you got to cube them. And I don't have another item level. What am I trying to say? I don't have another Grand Charm that's the right item level. So yeah, they're just sitting there. So I think I'm just gonna use them, even though it's not really gonna help me out a ton on single player. I think I'm gonna try to re-roll a Monarch to try to get a J mod, but the only issue with that is I don't know how that's gonna work for my, like, content wise. It's like super crazy GG if I get it, but like there's not really a whole lot of hype excitement around that, you know, like, because you have like a 1 in a bazillion chance of getting one. So if you get one, that's great, but more than likely I'm not going to. So, but with Grand Charms you can get a bunch of other little things, like, oh, that's a cold skiller with 3 to life. Like, it's not great, but it's like, or like 11 to life. That's not perfect, but it's cool, you know. So I just got to make a little bit of, yes, anyone else who else jumped in here more recently, I got to do a little bit of organization here. Ohm Rune. I might have to cube some of this stuff up too, so. Which might not be, I'll have to make a list of flawed gems I got to look for here eventually too. Stream during work meeting. Yeah, put that on for everybody. Y'all are just having a meeting about Sweetville. Let's go. I got 2 ohms, 3 gulls, 3 vexes, couple chams, Burr and a Zod. All right. Oh, I forgot. I need to get I don't have a cube on this bro, so I'll have to, what am I going to cube up? I have 1,000,000 lums. Let's separate these out a little bit. I do cube up lums as my... This is my favorite part of the game right here, by the way. Organizing runes one by one around. Fall rune. I got 2 foul runes. Fall foul. All right. I'm gonna take a poll. How do you pronounce fall rune? Is it fall? Or is it... It's foul, right? Foul. Yeah, like that. Well, how do you even spell foul? Like a flat A. Never mind, not doing the poll because I don't know how to spell it. Fell. Fell or fall or foul? You pronounce it with a flat A, kind of like how Midwesterners say malk instead of milk. Foul, malk, fail, yeah. Not foul, fall, like fall, foul, foul, malk. Like, I think it's like that. Okay, anyways. enough nonsense. Phil, we'll go 3 co-runes. Let me pull up the page for this. Cube recipes, because there's no way in the history of mankind, the history of my life, I'm never remembering which flawed gems and which chipped gems I need to cube stuff up with. Not happening. So co's, you need 3, 3, 3. So you need 3 until you get to 2 to pull runes. Okay. Nick says happy birthday. Birthday was a few days ago, but yeah, appreciate it. New Paramore song dropped at 1:30. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. I got 3 lems. I think we'll keep the 3 lems. Oh, I have 4 lems here, so I won't do that yet. I need 1 more. Whatever. You don't use foul runes for anything. You need 2 pulls to cube up, right? So we'll just do that, I guess. We'll see what happens. Really wish I didn't have to do this, but I gotta make room. Too many high runes up here, bro. The struggle is real. Okay, we'll just go grab what we need to cube these up and we'll see what's up. Is the infinity on the way? Not yet. No, I'm gonna keep doing, I'm gonna keep doing some more LK runs. I'm gonna take it to 1,000. If I don't find a Sir or a Burr or anything like that along the way, I'm gonna go ahead and cube all that stuff together. But I don't want to do it just in case I get lucky and I find flawed amethyst. Just in case I find like another Burr rune, I'll be like, oh my gosh, let's get after it, son. Co's need flawed sapphires. So then that's going to be sapphire, sapphire. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3 Co's, sapphire. Oh no, Co, sapphire. Oh yeah, that's right. So I should only need 1 right here. Lems need flawed emerald. Gosh, this is terrible. Why is it like this? Gosh. Pull flawed diamond. Oh good, I have. Ooh, I gotta write that down. This is why I gotta make. You have to make these stupid lists of the different types of flawed gems you need. Flawed diamond. We need some of those. We got a lot of flawed rubies and amethyst because I use a lot of those. So, gosh, this is terrible. Thanks, Blizz. Thank you. I really like your 2-minute Da Vinci tutorials. Appreciate it, Abram. Yeah, I haven't put one of those out in a hot minute here, but I mean to get around to it. But you know, I don't make any money on that, so it's kind of just like, kind of future wishful thinking that I would someday. But Frodo says, Diablo and metal music, perfect combo. All right, what else do I need here? Oh yeah, the Lem runes. Oh yeah, Flood Emerald. Oh, I put it right here. Wait, oh. Oh, I need the Flood. What am I doing here? Lums are Flood Amethyst. Val runes are Flood Rubies. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and cube this up, and then it'll make stuff smaller and not waste so much time. And I didn't even look at what else I needed, really. Let me look at that one more time. Gosh dang it, I wish I didn't have to do this. It's because I got those, get to a fill step that infinity. Woo! Yeah, between the Philcast stuff and this channel and the video editing channel, it's like, I got amethysts, topazes. You don't. Do I even need these blood topazes? What do you even use these for? IOs. I don't even cube up IO runes. I don't even keep them. Get out of here. No wonder I have so many. I've never used them. I'll keep like a couple of them just in case. Sapphires, rubies, emeralds. I got emeralds. I got some sapphires. I got a couple sapphires. Diamonds, sapphires. Guess I'll grab a few more of those. I got enough emeralds. My apologies. This is incredibly boring, obviously, but I have one regular diamond. Regular diamonds. I need to get a couple of those. Topazes I got. Amethysts. I need more. Just to cube up some mal runes. I got a few emeralds. I probably need more of those. Son of a biscuit. Flawlesses, I can always get more of those. That's no problem. So, got a few rubies. Probably need a few more rubies, to be perfectly honest. Diamond, amethyst, emerald, ruby. I got a few sapphires. I probably need a few more sapphires too. Well, how many Istrunes am I really going to cube up? Probably not that many. I got enough of those. Sorry for the boringness there for a quick second. Let me get back here. Can't enjoy the stream now, just currently in the afternoon shift. Hope high runes reign for you. Appreciate it. Yeah, and sorry anybody I missed your comments from before. If it was an important question, you can go ahead and put it in again. I'm going to keep a better eye on the comments now. That I got that organizational stuff that I forgot to take, that I didn't have time to take care of before. So, cubing runes for infinity. Fnatic, no, I just literally am running out of room for all these like lower, like, you know, I don't need like 15 lum runes and like 9 foul runes. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and cube those up right now. To make room. Because lum runes is the lowest thing that I'll cube up here. At some point, I feel like you got to draw a line somewhere. You know, you can't just cube up every L rune, right? So. Oh, nah. Geetingsville, haha, I see what you did there. What's the plan for those perfect gems? Yeah, pretty much. Probably get a, I don't know, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get a Grand Charm that will be good for cubing with or whatever, but I don't know. I've been thinking about trying to switch it up and do something different and try to get a J mod on single player by rolling, but I don't feel like, I don't know, on single player, it would be super hype if I did get one, but it would be like, kind of worthless on single player. I can't trade it, and you can't PvP, and that's generally what they're for. And there's no in between. It's not like when you reroll skillers. It's like, oh well, I got a cold skiller with hit recovery. That's good, so I'll keep it. With a J mod, it's either J mod or it's worthless, you know. So it might not be really worth it, you know, the effort and 9 pages of whatchamacallit, right? When does ladder reset? Was that the 6th, I believe, right? Your 2 files in your shared stash shorting is driving me crazy. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I didn't want to spend more time going and getting the whatever gems to cube together more fail runes to like do whatever, you know what I mean? Well, make sure here. Best runes for beginning? You must mean best runs, Gene Michael. For a beginner sorceress, I mean, depends on what build you're going. I'm assuming you're going Blizzard, just because that's the most beginnerist, like easiest build, like Andariel, Mephisto, Ancient Tunnels. Let me pick up here. What's the plan? Oh, that was Leandro. Okay, what's going on, Leandro? Didn't notice that was you. Thumbs up on the videos. Thank you for helping promote the videos. Yeah, totally. I mean, don't forget, hit the like button on the stream too, and thanks everybody for watching the video and stuff. Trying to catch up on some of those. Can you link your channels? Abram, all the other channels I got are in the description, with the exception of well, I started it, but I haven't done nothing with it yet. I just created it. I'm gonna do all the Philcasts on a separate channel, but I'm gonna be posting stuff like there'll be posts on my channel and they'll pop up in your feed and stuff like, hey, check out my other channel to watch the Philcast, you know, check this out. But I have a link already to the Sweet Phil clips, which is going to be posting a bunch of just short, like 2 to 5 minute videos or clips from the Philcasts, in case you would rather watch them that way, along with a few other things on that channel too. But okay, let's get this actually rocking here. Man, struggling today. What class are you going on ladder reset? I'm actually doing a assassin. I decided to do an assassin. Reroll for 640s. Yeah, that's another one. I don't know, that's another one that might be better off doing online, you know. Maybe after ladder reset. Because like 45 life grand charms are going to lose their value so fast, since you'll be able to find them everywhere in all the terror zones all the time now. So I think I might reroll for 640s or for a J mod on ladder when I get there. I'll never understand why people ask analytical questions like when is reset. Thanks, Google. Phil, what's your favorite insert whatever is a streamer question? No, I kind of get it. Yeah, I do kind of think that sometimes, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal, right? Get out of here, Doom Ape. Go after my mercenary, brah. Dole Rune. D-O-L, Dole Rune. See, they're already raining. Rune's already raining. Trying to find people to play with at reset on console. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people. It's not like hopping right now. I do in my Discord. I got a channel for meeting up with people for PC, just whatever you want to do. So I don't think a lot of people. I don't think anyone's really jumped into that yet. But like last time, it was only like the day or two before reset before people started jumping in there looking for teams. I'm gonna be honest. So I guess my Discord was smaller then. Like I had like 10,000 less subscribers at the time. So. Ooh, check it out. Yeah, maybe I'll have to, after the stream, maybe if I got some free time later, maybe I'll make sure it's all set up right too. I haven't looked at it since last ladder reset, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, sorry, yeah, a lot of people always ask me that when I say J-Mod. Yeah, Jeweler's Monarch are deflecting. So it's when a blue Monarch rolls with the Jeweler's mod, which is 4 sockets, and then deflecting is like extra block rate and block chance, right? So they're kind of more of like a PvP super mega specialty item, but they're also super rare, so they are super valuable online, but they're like impossible to find. Figuratively impossible. Oh! Banner says destroy that like button. Yes, slay that like button, fellas. Oh, I forgot I had this over here to run faster. Jesse says, Jesse Jones, thank you for the value. The reset video I just put out. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's kind of the strategy I've heard people say before too, like Nova Sorceress is a terrible ladder starter and stuff, and I'm just like, ooh, what are you smoking, bro? Like, I don't say that, but I just started spamming buttons there. I didn't want to die. I'm just like, that's literally like the best one. Literally the best one. The easiest. Surreal. I think there'll be a link in the description, or you can exclamation hands-free. It's how I actually reset the run counter up here. It saves and exits. It selects the character and selects hell mode all at the same time. But yeah, when you're on that difficulty select screen, it only works on PC, by the way, what I'm about to tell you. You just hit the H key on your keyboard and it automatically selects hell. I could be wrong because I don't do it very often, but I think it's N for normal, and then Nightmare is a different one, so I can't remember for sure. If you get a blue monarch of blocking, can you just turn it into a J mod by cubing it or largesking it? No. Excuse me, I haven't really talked a lot today. So when I haven't talked a lot today, I end up coughing a bunch when I start talking. But no, if you larsic a blue monarch, it can either get 1 or 2 open sockets in it, and then if you I don't think there is a cube recipe for magic items to add sockets. It's just only for plain white sockets, so no. It has to literally roll that way, right? I'm a little behind, I know it's, hold on, I'm gonna die. Ooh, so much stuff. Let me get done with this run here. Not just analytics, but super easy to find, and the quantity of people who ask for that question blows me away. Oh, Kermit said he thinks he's being a little grumpy. People get annoyed by questions. No, I mean, if you're gonna stream online, you know, you're gonna get asked questions, so. I gotta text my wife real quick. Very important. No offense, but she comes before you guys. Anyone married kinda can probably understand that. Daughter, kids and a wife, I gotta, if there's something important I gotta do. You guys understand? How unprofessional, I know. No, I'm just kidding, I know you guys understand. Just a quick second, right? Did like 2 hours of LK yesterday and found an and an Nice. Yeah, that's, I mean, if you do a couple, like an hour or two of LK and you get a high rune, that's, you consider yourself lucky. Sometimes you can get real unlucky and do like hours. That's, I mean, doing several hours and not finding a high rune is pretty unlucky, but it's, yeah, it happens just as often as people getting unlucky, right? Adam says it's R for normal and N for nightmare. That, sounds right, I suppose. I knew one was because it's like, for obviously I'm not exactly an English major, but N, normal, and nightmare both start with the letter N, so couldn't be the N for both of them, right? Do I like country music? Asked Colton. Kinda, yeah. As far as country, I would prefer anything made in the last like 10 years. There's not a whole lot I like. I mean, there's a few. But if it was country, it would be more like really old stuff. Like the really old, like classic popular country songs, I guess you could say. Fellas, creamy chicken ramen noodles are the best, says unofficial Cody B. Nice. Yeah, chicken ramen is, I think that's everybody's go-to, right? Hey, I need a 50-cent meal. Keeping college people alive since 2002 or whenever it came out, I don't know. 1970, whenever ramen came out. Let's see. I did a few players 7 runs in the last few days with my hammered in and no luck, says Zephon. Yeah, if you're talking LK, Xiphon X, or sorry, probably pronounced that wrong. But yeah, if you don't have, you better have teleporter. It's going to be super inefficient, and also if it's not players 7 or 8, like a high players difficulty count, you're going to have a bad time as well. So if, like, maybe you do have a Enigma and you're teleporting around or something. But yeah, you definitely, it's got to be full games too, or it's going to just not work out for you. You're going to have a bad time. Johnny Cash is like the best country singer ever. Yeah, you know, yeah, Johnny Cash, pretty much any of that old stuff, you know. Even like older than Johnny Cash. But yeah, we don't like some Johnny, some Willie, some of that kind of stuff, right? Can you link episode Cody B? I must have missed a comment. My apologies in there. Is there a way to lock my maps on single player, even if I change axe and misclick on Nightmare? There is. You can't really lock it. No. I personally have. Technically, you can kind of do like a. There is a way you can kind of get around it, sort of. If you have to back up your character file like every day before you start. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. Because then if you accidentally click on the wrong act, you can just copy and paste your character over top of your other character, and you'll have the map you had before. I did that one time, I think. I backed up my character, and then I had my macro set up to run Nightmare and Dario, but then I was switching to my Necromancer to run Hell, and I hit the button. I was like, what happened? Why did I go to Nightmare? Reset my map. Oh no. And then I copied I just copied the character file over one time so that I had my map back. Hey Phil, would love to have your music playlist. I'll keep slaying farming list. Yeah, Bander, link in the description to this person right here. All I do is I go on his channel and I hit play, and it plays, you know. Or he does have some playlists too. This one right here is metalcore backing tracks or something it's called. So, vouch for the Mary statement, says Kermit. Real life always comes first. Appreciate it. Yeah. I know you guys. I was just kind of joking about people getting mad. I mean, somebody probably. Somebody would probably get mad about it, but not the real OGs. Riley says, Aaron Lewis just sounds like Stained, but without the good instruments. I mean, that's kind of anybody, yeah. If anyone goes off solo, and then they're just doing like acoustic versions and stuff, they really just sound like the band, but... Even, what's his name? The lead singer of, 3 Days Grace. Like, he went and made a song by himself or with his new band. I'm like, this just sounds like old 3 Days Grace, but new, you know, so... Phil has the best music, says Dave. Appreciate it. Yeah. Took a lot of searching to find this guy that I could use his music to listen to on stream. So. Have I found something this stream? Lee, I have not. Nope, just been on for, I've been on for 30 minutes, I guess, but I spent the first 15 reorganizing some stuff because I made a mistake. Just didn't have stuff organized, essentially. No more rune to put stuff. Just made an Enigma on the ladder, took forever to find the runes on my own. I found it all on your own, huh? You didn't even trade for this stuff, huh? Jeez. Yeah, that would take forever. Congrats on that one, though. That's essentially like getting a single-player Enigma, huh? Ooh. Had a seizure right there. Wasn't there just a Thull rune over here I wanted to grab? Yeah. Boy. Thank you. Jeez. Hopefully I don't ever miss a high rune that way, huh? Is it possible? Computer Fuzz, is it possible to still get high runes from the chest? It is possible, but it's significantly less likely. I wouldn't recommend intentionally only spamming over and over running LK like this on this, because you don't have a static map, so it's so hard to find. And then you end up wasting a bunch of time teleporting around looking to see if there's a second campfire that you don't know where it is all the time. So it's only a thing like, let's say you're, I mean, everyone does terror zones now, but let's say you're waiting for a bail run to start, and you're like, oh, why do you just teleport around with your sorceress real quick and hit some other stuff, and then it's only 2 bucks zoo. So yeah, online I wouldn't really recommend going too crazy at LK. Love watching your live streams at work, says David. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Think you'll end up doing challenge runs holding all the Thunder Charms at once? Probably not, no. Never really crossed my mind. I'm not really like a speedrun type of dude or whatever. Holy jeez, I might know how to dupe in local. Yeah, Trung Lee, you can, the way I was talking about saving your character files over, like you can dupe stuff that way too, if you really want to. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't want to download Hero Editor, but you want to have like certain gear you want. Yeah, you can definitely dupe stuff that way. You can literally just take your character, take like a burr rune in your normal stash, move it to the shared stash. Or first what you would do is you'd copy your character file into a random folder like on your desktop. Go into where the save, or then take that burr rune and put it in your shared stash, and then just save that character file you saved in that folder, and then copy it over in the actual saves folder, and then it'll be back in the same spot again. But only works single player. I mean, single player you can't cheat unless you're lying about it. Like if I was just like, guys, guess what? You'll never guess what happened. I found 4 burr runes last night when I wasn't streaming. Isn't that crazy? I'm so lucky when I'm not streaming, right? Yeah, Eric, yeah, it's all, he says, Eric says that duping doesn't give you the satisfaction. Yeah, I mean, it's all up to what people want, you know? Some people, maybe they want to play single player, but they want to have Enigma though, but like, or they want to have Infinity. They don't want to spend, you know, 150 hours trying to get one. I mean, I get it. You can do whatever you want in single player, that's the whole point. As long as, you know, I just say personally, as long as you don't lie about it, you can do whatever you want. You know, even a streamer person could be, you know, hey, I'm testing out this build today. Oh, no, I just threw this together with Hero Editor, but we're just testing out the new skills, and I wanted to have the gear to test out the end game build for the, you know, as long as you're honest, like, whatever, you know? I can't believe Sweet Phil is streaming today. Is a good day. Oh, what's going on, Snow Pro, you legend? Ugh. Oop. Learn the Forever Socket Quest. There you go, Forever Socket Quest. Socket quests are one of those things, you can call me a cheat if you want, but that's one of those things that I'll use occasionally. I haven't done any on Diablo 2 Resurrected, but I did it a couple times on regular Diablo 2, because it's like, I don't even need any more of those. Yeah, I could go ahead and hop on single player and play through to and take 45 minutes to get to Act 5 and get a socket quest, but all I'm doing is wasting 45 minutes of my life to get a socket quest. I derive no joy from that, no satisfaction, It's literally just 45 minutes of my life lit on fire, so. Hey Phil, is Sunder Charms the only for ladder tear zones? You can only find them in tear zones, but they work everywhere. Anything that's immune to whatever your Sunder Charm is will get broken by the Sunder Charm. You can only find them from the champions and bosses in tear zones, so. Phil, I've been watching almost an entire minute and still no high road. I think your luck is down today. Yeah, my bad, Tyler. Pretty soon though. Thanks to Great Music, says Bandar. Cool, appreciate it. Don't forget, go watch that guy's videos, the guy I'm listening to. Link in the description. Hit the like button on his channel too, right? Or on his videos. Get that like button wrecked. Yeah, because this guy, the stuff he makes, it's Creative Commons stuff, so I don't think he even makes any money off the videos. He makes money in some other way, so I'm not really sure how it works, but it's all Creative Commons stuff with no ads and stuff, so, and it's not copyrighted. Maybe there are, I don't know, I have YouTube Premium, so I can't see if there's ads. Maybe there's ads on it. Oh no, there is ads on it. That's why I got YouTube Premium. Because I would stream, and then the ad that would play would have music in it, like, I'm so excited, I just can't hide it, in the commercial. And then I would get copyright hit for the commercial before the music that is not, like, that isn't copyrighted, you know? It was real annoying. They need to make a way to get more sockets online without rushing another character. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of trade for them, but it's a little... Then you got to give the person the item, so you almost need to trust the person or whatever, but... You don't like playthroughs? Well, Josh, I mean... I don't like playing through to the beginning of Act 5 normal just to get a socket quest and then deleting the character. Because, like, you need to socket, like, a Shaco in a Darl's Visage. You can sock, you know, there's all this stuff that you want to socket. But I don't want to just play through to the beginning of Act 1 Nightmare a billion times. And then, like, let's say you have a sorceress with a perfect LK map like this. Do I really want to reset this? You know? I don't want to reset my map, so I can't go back to normal in Nightmare to use those socket quests because resetting your map is so valuable, but then it's like, you see what I'm saying, man? So, you know if Terror Zones will be added to single player? As of right now, definitely not. In the future, I don't believe so, but they said they'll think about it. A couple people asking about single player Sunder Charms and stuff, yeah. They're definitely not in single player now. I don't believe they ever will be, but, you know, you never know, I guess. Anyone with a YouTube channel is rich, so he's probably just makes the music for fun. Yeah, everyone with a YouTube channel is rich. That's a good point. No, let me look at his channel real quick. Maybe there's something. I think you can, I don't know. I don't know how this guy monetizes his channel. I mean, he's got super thanks on here, I guess, but... Well, he does... Ads do play before the music, so what I think he did is he made it all Creative Commons. So, like, I'm playing it now, and I play it every day. I play 70 of his songs a day for 5 hours. So, he gets an ad, he gets an ad, he gets an ad, he gets an ad, he gets an ad. And I keep listening to the same videos over and over again, you know? So, that's how he makes money. Definitely, actually. I forget that there's ads on it because I have YouTube Premium. So that I don't see them. But yeah, if you have YouTube Premium, the person creator, like, every, when I look at my videos, I see every time it says how many people with YouTube Premium, and I make a certain amount of money on the YouTube Premium viewer as well. It's not a lot, but I don't think a lot of people have YouTube Premium. Most people just watch the 5-second skippable ad and skip it, right? I think there's a YouTuber has downloaded the Sunder Charm to single player. I guess possibly. I would say they probably didn't download it. I would say they probably recreated it, but or someone recreated it. But I mean, you could be right. Maybe they did. Someone did, because it's all the changes. That's why they haven't come to single player. The changes were made on the server side of of D2R. You know, they aren't actually in the D2R game files, so. But it's possible. I don't know the whole logistics. I'm not a perfect, you know, I don't know everything about that kind of stuff. With, you know, just for 100% transparency. Transparency. Scott says he'd love to see Pluggy come to D2R. Yeah, I would say the guy that did Pluggy, I think he said he wasn't going to ever do it for D2R, but maybe with these changes, maybe because he said it would be too difficult, too much work. But maybe with these new changes, it'd be easier. Or maybe someone else could like make a full Pluggy. I mean, it's essentially just unlimited stash is all that would really be. So, Phil, are you and Dobronsky doing a ladder reset together? Yeah, JV. Yeah, we are actually. He hopped in my stream one day, asked me. We chatted a little bit on, you know, some messaging, you know, stuff. So, why premium if you can simply get a YouTube ad blocker for your browser? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Jeff says it's so annoying to get ads in the middle of a song. Are those? See, I don't know. I think when I don't know, maybe like 2 years ago when I got YouTube Premium, I didn't know about ad blockers, but are ad blockers allowed, or are those like illegal or anything? Let me Google. Let's see what Google says about ad blockers. Nope. It says they are definitely not illegal. I don't know, maybe I'll cancel my YouTube Premium and get an ad blocker, huh? Howdy Phil, what's going on? Josh Stone, what's up? Oh, Trey coming in with a $5 super chat. Rune coming, let's go! Thank you so much, Trey. You Slayer. Alright. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. He gets YouTube Premium because he has to pay his employers back somehow, right? No, I didn't. I think when I've had YouTube Premium for like a couple of, ever since I started streaming, pretty much. I've had YouTube Premium because the first few times I streamed, I got copyright hit, and I was like, what the bleep? And I figured out, I was like, the ads would pop up, and I would like mute it, or I would skip them as fast as I could, but it would still copyright hit me for like 5 seconds of a commercial. And I was like, whatever, I'll pay the $10 a month so I can stream and listen to sick music while I'm doing it. Well worth it, just for my own sanity, let alone makes the stream more entertaining, right? Ghost says, I like those chest runs. Yeah, they're quick, easy, not any problem, right? Infinite Stash is great, that's all I used it for, says Scott. Yeah, Infinite Stash would be nasty on single player, straight up. 20 FCR on a circlet. What am I wearing for, yeah, I got a 20 FCR thing for that. Never mind, I don't need that. I have Premium for my phone, listen to videos while I'm doing stuff around the house. Oh boy, that is true. Never mind. Turns out I'm keeping YouTube Premium. Yeah, I listen to YouTube, watch YouTube literally all the time. If I'm at the gym, I'll pop on Fantasy Footballers, I'll pop on a podcast on YouTube, you know. I have YouTube Music, so I can pull up any song I want to, listen to all these different playlists. It's just like Spotify Music. Yeah, now that I think about it, all on your phone and stuff, unless there's some crazy ads and stuff for ad blockers for that too. Yeah, changed my mind. I'm keeping it. Any high runes yet? A few people asked, any luck yet? Not today. Not today. I got high runes other days, but not yet today. I had to spend the first like 15 or 20 minutes like organizing my stash. So, Basiro, fellas, what's going on, Basiro? Oop. Don't forget that like button for me. Anyone who does not done so already, I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You will be slaughtered if you don't hit that like button. Just an FYI, they forgot to include unique Shakos in my copy of D2R. I want a refund. Feels bad, man. Ah. Chaotic, that's right. Yeah, you know what's crazy though? I actually had something kind of like that happen to me though. I installed Pluggy wrong when I first started playing. I came out to LK, and because I was starting to film videos, I was doing like a mass identification at Grand Charms, and I identified like 250 Grand Charms from LK, and there was not a single skiller in it, because I'm pretty positive there was something wrong with the game. Like the odds of IDing 250 skillers that were all a high enough item level and not being a skiller is so astronomical. I'm fairly confident that because I didn't follow the directions exactly of how to install the Pluggy mod by like downgrading the patch and then installing the mod on it. Like I installed it just on the 1.4 and I was like, this is working fine. It's no big deal. Like it works fine. What's going on? And then I did that and I was like, oh no. Like I ID'd all of the Grand Charms and there was not a single skiller. And I don't think I had found a high rune from the chest or anything in that time. And I was like, it seems like there's something wrong here, but, and I literally came out and I did like 20 LK runs and I grabbed a Grand Charm and boom, it was a skiller. And I was like, okay, well that's one thing. And then I did like a few hundred more runs, like, cause I was like, I think I got it right. And then I found a high rune and I was like, wow, I just wasted like how long here, you know. It's crazy. Rich says 2 hours of runs and all he's gotten was an ist. Yeah, I mean that can happen. That's not 2 hours. I don't know how many runs that is. They generally say 500 runs. You get like on average, that is 500 runs. You'll get a Diamond Sapphire High Rune. So, but you can definitely, that's the average. That means some people will get 3 high runes in 5 hours, and some people will get no high runes in 1,000 runs or 1,200 runs. So that's the way averages work, right? Does pineapple belong on pizza? If the person wants it, I don't mind pineapple on pizza, right? So your whole life is YouTube then, right, Phil? Says David Dover. I wouldn't go that far. I just, YouTube's just convenient and good. What else are you gonna put your grail? What? From Josh S up here. Where else are you gonna put your grail items? I must have missed you answering some other question there. My apologies. Bill, how are the high runes coming along? My RNG blessings kept coming yesterday. Ja and Tomb Reaver and Chaos. Nice. That's pretty crazy. Angie, you got a bird the day before. Crazy luck there. For me, pretty average. So I'm watching with no sound, waiting in an office. I'll try to keep moving for you then. How's your fantasy football team doing? The Sweet Phil Fantasy League, I'm doing pretty good. In my one other league, I'm doing all right. I'm like 2-1 with. I'm actually in like 4th place, but I have the most points in the. I think I have the most points in the league, or I have the second most points in the league, and I think I have the most points against. Maybe I'm in 5th place out of 12 teams actually. Let me glance at this real quick. One team I'm doing real bad, so. Oh, hold on. I just I sent a trade to somebody and they just accepted it, I think. Oh wait, no they haven't. Never mind. So the most expensive league I'm in, I'm doing terrible. I took over it's like a keeper league. I took over someone else's team that they kicked out of the league, and oof, boy, not going good for me. In retrospect, I made a few poor draft choices. Like I took some chances on guys that are kind of quote-unquote injury prone, but are usually pretty good and get points. One of them being Elijah Mitchell. But I didn't have any running backs. This guy dumped all the running backs, or he must have, or he just drafted poorly for the last 5 years. He had no running backs, so I wanted to try to compete this year by getting some running backs. So my starting running backs, I ended up keeping Aaron Jones, who was like splitting backs, splitting the backfield in Green Bay. But like, what's my options here? You know, everyone keeps all the running backs in keeper leagues. So I kept Aaron Jones. I drafted Elijah Mitchell. Like, I drafted James Conner and Elijah Mitchell, so I had like 3 running backs. Whichever 2 did the best, maybe one would be a flex. You know, I had to. It turns out Elijah Mitchell blows his leg out instantly in game 1. Then James Conner's just like not doing great, which you know, you can expect some regression, I suppose. But yeah, it's even worse. You know, it's not going that great, so it is what it is, right? Justin Herbert got hurt that one game, so he didn't do great then. He did terrible the next game. Just a bunch of Pittman I had on that team, and he got hurt and sat out a game. Not to mention the game he got hurt means he, you know, so it's just. Oh, someone asked what am I looking for on claws? Yeah, I mean, I would really be looking for like 5 to lightning sentry or something, or since the fire skills aren't terrible now, you could have like 5 to wake of fire would be cool. Especially if it's like 5 to, because traps are laid down on attack speed. If you had 5 to lightning sentry with like 40 increased attack speed, it'd be nasty, so. Still running Pindle on Nightmare for Oculus. Any tips for a better location to farm it? I generally would never run Nightmare, so I would just run somewhere in hell and hope to get lucky is all I got, really. Not a great, like, farm here to get Oculus guaranteed type of thing, you know. Oh, Kermit coming in. Kermit the Killer. Orc Nation. Where if you don't slay the like button, you get slayed and hurt John Wick's dog. You get slayed like you hurt John Wick's dog. Thank you, Kermit, for the $5 super chat. My man. Thank you so much for the channel support. Hey Phil, can you explain what are you looking for when you ID trash loot? Well, if it's like a Flameberg, every once in a while, if it's a rare of that type of sword, because that sword, rare stuff you can upgrade it. So IDing a rare like greatsword is the same as IDing a rare Colossus blade, you know, and it could roll with. Those can actually get up to 400 and something. Like, I've even seen some rare stuff with like 412 damage on it and stuff like that with really weird rolls. Or you can get like 300 enhanced damage with the Fool's mod. That's what someone was talking about earlier, the Fool's mod on it. I seen the answer. Sorry I missed the question. It's hard to keep up with all the comments sometimes, but yeah. And then so different combinations depending on the base of skills. Even some of this stuff you could ID it and hope to get. You could get 3 to elemental skills, 3 to tornado, so you get a 6 NATO helm and stuff like that if you wanted to. Sometimes I'm back and forth on whether I even care about that because it's super uncommon. Oh yeah, you can definitely ID Ogre axes too for sure. Is Phil always sitting on the left side of the screen? It depends. If I have the cube here and I open it and then the cube's right here, when I hover over the item to show it, it'll be behind my head sometimes. So then I'm over here if I have a full inventory with a cube. But if I don't have a full inventory, that means when my item's over here, it'll always be. Well, I can't like. Sometimes if it's real long, it'll be down and it'll be behind my head. So that's why I'm over here. Woo, woo. Morning fam, what's going on, Megan? What's up? What's up? Do you have a video for setting up your run counter? Joshua, I do. I'm assuming it's exclamation run counter, or there's probably a link in the description. There should be anyways. If there's not a link in the description or exclamation run counter don't work, let me know. Whoa, get out of here. Boy. Grab these real quick and get out of here. Decide later. Three sentry claws are great for trade, not super uncommon. Three lightning sentry. I don't think I need this. Diamond sapphire. I like the song. I don't know who this sounds like, though. I can't picture. It sounds like a band, though, that I like. I think maybe there's an Atreyu song that sounds kind of like that. That I think, maybe. Could be wrong. You ever play Ice Boa, Phil? Just dabbled. Never, I've never done like a playthrough, done ladder, and played all the ladder like that, so. Chloroform, what's going on? My dude, what's up, Chloroform? Yo, yo. Why don't you open all the stashes? I got a Sur rune and Is rune from a random stash. Because it's super, super, super uncommon for that. It's astronomically less common to get a high rune out of, like this stuff than it is these super chests. So it's kind of like not worth the time, in my opinion. If I wanted to, like every one of these stashes is like, you know, killing a few monsters. So you can just like slaughter cows, like 700 cows instantly with like a maxed out Nova Sorceress, and then that would be way more efficient than hitting those all those little side things. What do you do with all those perfect gems? Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Usually I always cube Grand Charms to get skillers and life skillers, but I'm thinking about switching it up, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Where can I get to see what items to look for? Keep an eye out for, like, what I should even consider picking up. You know where you'll find that at, actually? My next video. Uncommon. How would I word that? Items. Man, I can't write on this little ass notepad. Alright, I'll write it on one of these papers. Items, people, skip, that could be godly. I think I spelled that wrong. Boom. Tomorrow morning. That's where you can find out about that. Sounds like a not bad video idea. It's not going to be a full list because it'd have to be like 800 long, but secretly expensive rare items. Yeah, I want to word it as like, because you got to make it super exciting sounding too. Don't make this mistake. People passing super valuable items or something. I'll spitball it. Chloroform. It sounds like a band. Big facts. Get out of here. Don't make fun of me, bro. Phil, how come you don't grow a beard? You gotta have a genetics for it. Dad with a Vikings beard would be a perfect Diablo stream. The wife don't like it. The wife don't like it. On top of that, like, my beard, facial hair grows pretty quickly, but it's actually not super dense. You know what I mean? Because, like, on the sides, like, look how much less dense this is than, like, my mustache. Like, you can just see, I can see it right on the screen in this little thing. You guys can all see it, I'm sure. Literally, to get my facial hair to look perfect, I have to, like, let's say I'm going to a wedding. I trim this on, like, Friday. I trim it 7 to 8 days before I go somewhere, my mustache. And then on, like, Tuesday, I shave this with the same, like, 0 setting on my thing. And then it'll grow out to look the same thickness and length for the Saturday wedding. If I want to get real perfect about it. Pretty funny that I know that because I've done it before, right? Oop, Cornet, we'll grab that. Blood Emerald, maybe? Oop. And a Grand Charm I almost missed. Someone buy Sweet Phil a college rule notebook. Yeah, I got this little guy. This little notepad. But it's silver on the edges. That means it's fancy, right? I have no idea where it came from. Knowing Phil, it's gonna be it's worth how much FG. I mean, that's just the easiest way to say it, you know. Usually I can, I mean, literally what I do to look up how much something's worth, I look up how much FG it's worth, and then I look up how much a bird rune's worth. That's how I value things, like, in runes, so. But I don't, like, do a ton of, I don't, like, trade a lot, so. Because I'm always on single player. Which to seek and which to keep. 0 to hero, items that can change your game. Could be something with that. Yeah, I think what it'll be is it'll be like you're skipping or you're walking past high runes or something like that. Some combination of the thumbnail and the title, you know. Maybe in the thumbnail it'll be like you're walking past a high rune or something. That's too many words for a title. Or just like an arrow, like that's a high rune. Then I don't know about the actual title though. Ooh. We'll have to think about it. High runes on the thumbnail, just, it always sells good. You know what I mean? And it's not clickbait or lying or anything because it's completely accurate. Like that could be, you know. So I want to see a Sweetfield video with a clickbait title and exclamatory Sweetfield picture. Oh, no doubt that's not clickbait. Seeing this cute little face, like, that's not clickbait. That's the thumbnail. I'm gonna clip that. That's gonna be the thumbnail. Bulbasaur says, "Rub an Istrun on your mustache for good luck." Ah. Ah. So usually I wouldn't. Sometimes, like Sacred Feather, boom, grab that, get out of here before I get taken out. That could be a 6 NATO, but it's got 3 to summoning skills. If that was 3 elemental skills and you got lucky and it got 3 to tornado on it, you're not rocking a 6 NATO, baby. Super uncommon though. Very, very rare. What low-level runes are worth keeping and which aren't worth bothering with? Yeah, I mean, I could throw some on there like 2. That's super subjective though. And I mean, essentially the video I put out this morning is essentially saying that. It's the runes for spirit rune sets and the runes for insight sets. Early and latter insight sets are worth something a little bit. Just 1 or 2 you can trade them for, like, here's an insight set. Oh, jeez. My furnace just kicked on and made a super goofy sound. But, and then Ral runes for cubing caster amulets. So, Talthal Ort Amen, and, yeah, Ral runes. Ral Tier Tal Soul. Early on, you can trade those a little bit. Day 1, day 2, day 3, stuff like that. People give you, like, okay, fine, take this Lem rune because I just need those runes and I don't feel like farming them for however long. You'll find those people. Just lazy people. Well, no, it was like what it sounded like, literally what it sounded like was a small animal running through my living room. Because it was like, doo, 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 doo. But it was like, the flame was like firing, like, doo, 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 doo. Almost like the amount of gas coming into there was almost blowing itself out. So it sounded like a little, like a cat paws, like a large cat running across the living room floor. Any luck so far, Jimmy? Not yet. No, not yet. I haven't even gotten a good charm yet or anything. It's been going real rough. Where's all the runes, bro? Says Brandon. I'm not getting not enough neat people hit the like button yet, so I haven't found any. See what I did there? It's never Sweet Phil's fault. It's always chat's fault. At work, but still slapping out a like on the stream. NVU legend. Ooh. I personally like the ice boa or physical boa. Also, I feel that the ice boa can farm more places, so much safety. Yeah, that is true, Josh. I would say from my testing, and I'm honestly gonna say it's minimal. The ice boa does seem like the best of the group. The best type of boa. It's on. Ogriax, let's go. Ooh. Bill, is there a PC prep before new ladder team season 2? A PC prep. PC prep. I'm not sure which Greek Mexican what you mean by a PC prep. I have a channel where we can people can meet up to, but it's not really no one's really posting it in there yet. So someone's got to start it. But yeah, no one's really posting up in there yet about making a team. So someone's got to be first, right? But I'm playing with the Brunsky for ladder reset. I usually play with channel members, but I felt like it was just like an opportunity I couldn't turn down, I guess you could say. Not, I mean, I could have turned it down. I was pondering it, but in the end, I decided to do it. Hey Phil, how often do you seen Lord Desay spawn literally right on top of the seal? Not very often, Brendan, but when it does, I'm not happy about it. Like 1 in 50 maybe. 1 in 40, 1 in 50, something like that maybe. I'm purely guessing here, by the way, because I don't really know, but it's happened to me before. I actually made a quick, just like 1 minute, like kind of like PSA/comedy video about it. Like back in the day when it first happened, but are you gambling at all? I gamble on here just whenever my gold randomly fills up. I don't like gold find, quote unquote, so it worked. I just got lots more likes, says Danger Doll. Yeah, that's called an excellent plug. That means, guess what's happening, fellas? High runes starting to rain in any second now, thanks to the like button destruction. Getting a lot of souls and stuff. It's starting to build slowly. Slowly building up. 1 NATO. That's not enough NATOs. Kermit says the heater at the hotel set up the fire alarm. Ouch. Hopefully it wasn't too early, huh? Did you know Dobrunsky was a stripper? I mean, I assumed. That handsome fella, huh? I was actually lurking in his stream yesterday. He pulled the... I wanted to message, but then I know that I just didn't want to like bother his stream with like, you know, too many... Well, whatever. But I just didn't feel like... I ended up deciding not to comment, but he totally pulled the Sweet Phil move. He was talking about how he was like, yeah, I'm starting to work out again. It's cool. And he was like... I'm like, that's what I would do. The good old, like, on stream. But he didn't make the sound, though. It would have been hilarious if he would have been like, He doesn't quite act as silly as I do, though. Generally. And nah. Maybe he does just when I'm not watching, right? I did see some of y'all up in there too. Just lurking though, just lurking. So don't talk crap about me in Dobrunsky stream or Kvass stream or whoever's stream. BT streams on YouTube now. I'm watching you guys. All you people in chat now. I'm just kidding. Wake of Inferno, Lightning Century. Not enough, though. Welcome to the gun show. Feels good, man. Chaotic says, when is Zabrunski going to release his own maple syrup? The Canadian joke, isn't it? I get it. Bill plus Zabrunski, Diablo Slayer Squad. Oops. Just kicked over my water. Good time to remind me to be hydrated, right? Lorfum, Llama's stripper too. Did you ever see his Grail compilation video? I know what clip you're talking about, yeah. He got a little excited for that one, huh? Sweet Phil doing the full Monty in the Night, and you all know it. I don't get that reference. Monty in the Night. Must be like a Deuce Bigelow reference or something, I'm not really sure. Is some kind of overlay, or are you actually playing that music in the background? I mean, yeah, I'm playing the music in the background. Yeah, I just have the music pulled up in a player, playing the music. It's not an overlay or anything. And I just have my my OBS studio set to pick up the outcoming music from my computer and like capture it for the stream or whatever. So yeah, that's how you do that. And I just have the player set up. I got two monitors. It's, you know, on the other monitor type of deal. It's over here. Game's over here. Everything else over there. Full Monty is the old movie from the 90s, I think. Okay, well. DB and his job is like the Joker and his scars. Changes every time he tells a story. His job. I mean, I don't think so, but maybe. I don't watch other streamers a ton. I just hop in here for a second. DB puts insulation on wires. The last I heard, I'm not a Zabrunski job expert, but I think he said on stream, I think this happened a year or two ago, he got promoted to like shift supervisor. So he doesn't really do that anymore. He's the supervisor now. He's the big boss man, I think. But then I was watching him yesterday and he was talking about maybe not super soon, but thinking about going full-time streamer mode. It'd be tough to do that if you had a sick job where you're like a supervisor, full benefits and all that stuff, and you're gonna go full streamer mode. If I had a job like that, I would have never went full-time YouTube and streaming. But what do you guys think about BT Diablo? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. He's been doing a lot of changes, and I don't keep up fully on every change. Originally, he had said, I watched his initial Hold on, I'm about to get killed here. His initial overview or whatever of his mod or whatever, and he said he was going to make it more difficult because he likes the challenge, and I was like, I don't know, I think Diablo's just as difficult as I would like it. Grab that. Oop, where did that full... Oh, it came in here, that didn't. So... And who knows, he might be doing things differently now, because I do see him, good work, Phil. Like, new patch here, new patch there, changing this, changing that, so. You won't see me in Zabrunski stream, I only watch one Diablo streamer. Well, you can be up in Zabrunski stream, just be here. If there's 17 people streaming Diablo 2 on YouTube, which is going to be, in like a year, there's going to be 400 people streaming on YouTube. Like, everyone from Twitch is going to come to YouTube. Just watch Sweet Phil first, right? Nothing against everybody else, but nobody acts as goofy as me, so. What I need to do is set it up. Someone was talking about this too. There's a what is it, a Fortnite streamer or something? I don't know. I seen a meme about it, or maybe a quick video. Every time he gets like a kill or wins a match or something, all of a sudden, like the camera zooms out and like strobe lights start going. He has a full-on like rave in his bedroom every time he like gets a kill in Fortnite or something. I don't know the whole story, but it was something like that. I should do that like every time a good drop happens. I just go crazy and like... By the way, dude, congrats on the success. I remember when you put the video out announcing your move to the full-time with this. So stoked, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you. couldn't do it without all y'all. So I also appreciate y'all watching, hitting that like button, all that good stuff. Let's go like this. This, this. That's about right. Let me catch up on some comments here, huh? Higher density in terror zones is a definite need, says William. Phil, do you ever PvP? Nah. Not that I never would. I'm not against it, but it's just... this is like... magic finding good stuff. That's kind of what I like. Phil's the guy who hates change. Anti-change guy, Phil. No, I just have things that I would like to change and things that I wouldn't like to change. Loot filter, more stash, more characters, all those changes I would like. Or gems and rune stacking. Removing the requirement for flawed gems to cube up runes. Or regular, I would love that to go away. There's all kinds of stuff I'd want to change. It's just... oh, that's not what I want to do. My opinion on what I would like changed and, you know, other people's opinion on what they would like changed are not the same. Right? Just a differing of opinion. I don't want them to change the skills. I don't want them to up the drop rates on runes because the game's too difficult to find stuff. I don't want them to give everybody perfect gear in the first week. You know, nothing like that. Any runes so far? Not today, Ghost, unfortunately. Are you rerolling Blue Monarchs? I can't decide. I don't know because hold on one second. Because you can only get a J mod. Like, there's nothing else you can really get from rolling Monarchs, so... and that doesn't really help me on single player, even though it would be just sick to find one. Just a sick find, like a sick get or whatever, which is cool. I pick them up and ID them all the time just in case, but I feel like trying to get reroll skillers would be more beneficial for my single player account / characters, whatever. What do the orange numbers mean? Oh, it's the orange number thing is like complete nonsense. It's just like talks about the story of Diablo 2 and stuff, or of Diablo in general. Great music on the stream, Phil. Appreciate it, Josh. Thank you. I used to bounce it around, but I've been stuck on Sweet Phil's stream for the last few months. That's because you a legend. Hermit, what a beast. So basically, Pluggy for D2. Essentially, Mike, yeah. But I mean, Pluggy didn't remove the cubing of the gems for the runes. It didn't have rune stacking. If you could, you should really be able to stack runes and cube up runes like... I mean, I don't mind the way Project Diablo 2 does, where you just throw keys in there, and you have the stack of runes, and you just cube, and keep sending the runes out, and... it's just, I hate things that are complete wastes of time. Path of Exile. See, someone said it after playing PoE. They think that plays more fun. I've never played Path of Exile, but yeah, I know a lot of people have said, like, Phil, you should try this, or stuff like that, so... I mean, maybe I would, but... I wonder if I can... keeps dropping a Shaco sometimes. Maybe I could get a Shaco off there, huh? That'd be a sick little highlight. If I hit it at the right angle. That's what she said. I think it's just stupid that you need 20 mules to hold your stuff for a grail. This is just impossible. Yeah, I don't even do my holy grail like that. I just, like, if I find an item, I mark it off, and then if it's an item I'll literally never use, I just toss it out. Danger Dowell says, thinks I would be better off gambling for a monarch instead of trying to roll for one. Yeah, I think on ladder I'm gonna re-roll to try to get a J mod. Because 45, like the higher life skillers are gonna be worth significantly less than they were before. Because those 45 life skillers are gonna be able to drop literally from everywhere in Terror Zones. Every single monster in Terror Zones will be able to drop a 45 life skiller, so. You can use plugin D2R online. Droney, no, I don't know where that came from exactly, huh? I didn't see it. Maybe someone commented something about that, but no, you can't there is no plugin for D2R at all, currently. Someone was saying that I just wanted, that essentially all the changes I was mentioning sounded like as if I just wanted plugin on D2Rs, like the only changes I wanted, I think is what you're referring to. Any good drops? Yes. Actually, Raymond, I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. I haven't found diddly bleep. The first day I used up all my luck, I guess. The first day and the second day at LK, I used all my luck. Can't get lucky all the time, right? Yeah. Oh, so much stuff. So in offline single player, you can cube up runes like Ohm makes low. You can do that online too, Ants. You can do that anywhere on Diablo 2 Resurrected, actually. Oh, I don't remember if I answered this, but I looked at it. Have I ever played Borderlands 2? No. Maybe. I played one of the Borderlands literally for like 15 minutes one day. At someone's house, I tried it. But that's the extent of that. It was one of those games, like, I'm just kind of like good at video games from playing video games for so long, and someone was like, man, I can't get past this part, it's crazy. He was like playing it when I walked in. I was like, hey, here, I'll try it. He's like, I've been trying to beat this for like 2 straight days, I can't. And I was just like, you know. He's like, oh, okay. I've done that with 2 or 3 different games that this guy was playing when I walked in his house before. Then I walk around. I just walk around like, I'm so cool. I've never even touched the game before. I'm better than you. I didn't think about it. 45 lifers and Terror Zones. That's gonna that's gonna make buying them so much easier. Yeah. Well, it's yeah, just strictly the 45 life ones are gonna drop in value. They'll pretty much be the value of like regular high life skillers, essentially. Like the 42 life, the 40 life skillers are going to drop in value, and yeah, the 45 life skiller is going to be worth like 2 times as much as a 40 life skiller used to be, and then like a 43 life skiller is going to be worth like what a 40 life skiller was before, probably. My speculation there, anyways. Are you looking for high runes? Go to a Nator? Yeah, pretty much. I'm grabbing other stuff along the way that I want / need, but mainly the high runes. Yeah, I want to get in a perfect world I'd get a Burr rune. In a less perfect world I'd get a Sur rune, because I found 1 Sur rune already. So if I got a second one, that equals a Burr rune, baby. I don't want to have to cube up. I have a few ohms. I have like a bunch of gulls and stuff that technically I could cube all this stuff together to get another Burr rune to make infinity, but I don't want to do that. I want to get lucky, find a Sur rune or a Burr rune, boom. So river flame farming in the future, Jakubic, possibly. I wouldn't rule it out. I could definitely do it at some point in the future. I'm not against it, but probably need to get infinity to do that in a good manner. It's not a place you can really farm great without infinity. I mean, I'm sure you could rock a frenzy barb and go around there perfectly fine, or a Hammerton can slaughter it, obviously, but I could do those, I suppose, but I still need a Burroon. Can't let you beat me, says Megan. Hopefully I beat... I mean, I'm a professional Diablo 2 player. I better beat everybody else. I get so much more time to play this than other people usually do. So we're racing. Okay, we'll see who gets it first. I'm one Sir Rune away. I mean, technically, if we were betting on it, I could just go cube the runes together and make one right now, but that's no fun. Incoming high rune on 657. I hope that would be the run after this one. The Zero says the same thing. Man, you guys must be right. Oh, Battle Mage coming in with a $10 super chat. Ooh, what a beast. What a mega chad. Quality of life updates I'd like, says this is from Battle Mages. Lettuce sockets for gold, 5,000 a socket. Which would also tell you how many sockets the item gets. And socket a unique or set is like 50 to 100. Okay, so like, well, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with sockets for gold. Uh-oh, hold on a second. A little sneezy. Where was I? But I would say just any adding sockets should just cost like $1.5 million gold or something, or 2 million, like a bunch of gold. 2.5 million gold to socket an item. We're at 666. Yeah, probably. Actually, I'm gonna get a high rune right here. Somebody said so. Let's see. What? Somebody's a fibber. That would make gold find barbs OP. I mean, not really, because everybody... I mean, getting 2 million gold isn't that hard. It just takes time that you just randomly get. So, like, how much gold do I have here? I have 2.5 million gold right here. And I just... we just gambled a whole bunch, what, a week ago? I have another 2 million gold right here. So I have 5 million gold. So I don't think gold find barbs would just go crazy trying to get gold just to get people, you know, like, you can get 2.5 million gold in 2 trav runs, so yeah, I mean, if that specifically is what you're doing. I mean, maybe for gold. Yeah, it's just like that one specific build is like good for getting gold, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can get a socket quest in an hour, says Mike. Yeah, I mean, that is true, yeah. Like, you can pretty much anybody with, you know, you could create a sorceress and, like, level to, you know, till you can teleport in the Stony Tombs, or in the Kalrash's Tombs, there you go. And then just teleport to where you need to go to get a socket quest. So, yeah, forget that. Well, maybe I'll go back and get them boots, huh? The Zero says, yeah, gold needs better uses. I mean, like they always said before, like even when they made the change with the gambling thing, everyone, oh, gambling's gonna be so OP. I mean, is it really OP? Like, it's cooler, I guess, but it didn't like make it OP. Like, it didn't like break the game or anything. The whole gambling change, how the item just stays there and you can just keep buying more and more without having to cycle slower. That's kind of one of them things. It's like, I would have no problem, kind of, if just... Because, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the socket quest is just, like, a waste of time. playing through normal to the till the beginning of Act 5, and then just deleting that character, and the next time you need to waste another hour playing through to that exact point again. I feel like it should just be like, yeah, I mean, it's just like repairing an item or something, you know? You pay 2 million gold, and you get a socket. Boom, there you go. And you can only do it after you complete... I would say, like, you can only do it after you complete the socket quest in hell difficulty or something. Like, the normal one, you can use once and it goes away. The nightmare one, you use once and you can never do it again. You do the one in hell difficulty, and then you can keep doing it for 2 million gold after that. That's just my, whatever you call it, 2 cents or whatever, opinion or guesstimation on how it worked great, in my opinion. They could come up with something that makes gold more useful in the game than just gambling. Right? I mean, at this stage, I don't need topazes. Yeah, at this stage of like the game, 2 years or 20 years old, Diablo 4 is coming out like relatively soon. I don't really want them going too crazy, changing too much stuff. Just stuff that makes me not waste time. Because I wanna actually be going out here and doing things instead of just like doing things just to waste time to like, oh, play through the game, get a Saki quest, delete the character. Because I just was trying to get that one Saki quest, you know? That doesn't seem like a good use of my time, personally. There's no excitement there, I mean, like, you know, doing things like this, yeah, technically you could say, oh, this is a waste of time. Anything's a waste of time, Phil, but like, there's like a, this isn't that exciting, it isn't that exciting, it isn't that exciting. Oh my god, I just found the best item in the game, you know what I mean? Like, there's that lottery, like you're winning the lottery aspect, which can be exciting. There's no, like, super exciting moment in, you know, playing through the game to get a Saki quest. There's nothing exciting about that. Jeff says Larza could be the richest slob in the whole of Sanctuary. Nice. A couple people said Daryl and Far From Pukin, they liked my idea there of you could only pay for Saki quests after completing the Hell Larzik quest. Seemed like a good idea to me too, right? I'll grab some of these. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but oops, not that one. Get some more hydration, maybe pick up on some of these. Yo, what's Blizz Biggie? What's going on? Bad Bass and Beyond the Man, the Myth, the Legend, sweet. Woo! Appreciate it, my dude. Leaderly says he thinks that the shared world will ruin D4 for him. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit different, right? Right? So Trey says he likes the limited socket quests. Got to use them wisely. Yeah, but that's kind of the thing. It's not about using them wisely. It's about starting a new character, spending an entire boring hour playing through the game again with a character you're going to use the socket quest and then just delete. It just kind of, it makes the game just seem like work, you know what I mean? Because that's just where I'm at with it, you know. I'm not, your opinion's not wrong, it's an opinion, so my opinion, your opinion, no big deal. As much as I enjoy the beats of this metal, but I really want some good bands. Yep, can't play actual bands on here, so can't do that. I'll get deleted from YouTube. What mouse do I have? I just got a regular Razer Death Adder. Just a standard cheapo. It's like 40 bucks or something. Maybe even I got it on sale for 36 or something. I can't remember. Jeff says add a more expensive rune recipe that behaves like a Larzik Saki quest. I guess you could do that. If you're ever trying to... They keep trying to find something to do with these Cham runes and the Zod runes. You take a Cham rune and... Oh! Liz Biggie coming through with 777. Nice. Give me one quick second. I'll read that. I'll read your dono message off. And crazy enough, I got that working now, huh? How about that? Excuse me. Oh, man. Real quick, I forget that for this donation thing, I gotta have the Streamlabs website open to be able to read these messages. Unfortunately. Liz Biggie says, good luck number for the high rune 777 like Vegas, baby. Appreciate it. Thank you. 777 Streamlabs donation. My man Blizz Biggie, you legend. Appreciate you. My man. Anyone here care about D4? I mean, I care about it. I'm definitely gonna play it for at minimum a little while when after it comes out. Maybe more than a little while if it's like real good. Have I listened to Meshuggah? I've only heard a couple of songs, I'm gonna be honest, and that's just kind of like, what's it? Finn McKenty, the punk rock MBA guy. Punk rock MBA. Talks about Meshuggah all the time. So I think I checked him out real quick one time, but I cringe whenever you say we're making it a more social experience. Right? Yeah, well, they do that because, I mean, it's kind of like scientifically proven, nice, that when stuff is like social, people will play it more often and longer. Not a high rune, but, one rune. Someone said 666. I was going to get a good rune. I got it on 665. 666 is just a great number, but Malrune, baby, ooh, let's go. That one's for you. Another little rune there. Strength, Fire, Lightning, but they're very small. Oh, Danger just a second ago said he thinks the Mal rune is sort of unused. And boom, I got one. Ah. Cody B says, well, Paramore didn't go metal. Because apparently Paramore was dropping a new song today. Yeah, I mean, people rarely go heavier. What? Who just hit me? Good job, Phil. I'm about to be all the way... This experience was like right here. I'm going to be all the way down here in no time. 3 burr and 1 run incoming. Right. We'll just... That's not going to be in the video. None of these deaths are going to be in the video. Guarantee. GG. What a legend. Let's go. Oh, Christian Beta coming in... Or Beta coming in with a $5 super chat. Let's get... after it. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you for the super chat. Just found a Qatar in Elden Ring. Nice, I guess. same item you can get on D2, right? All right. Finally came through on YouTube. Thank you so much, my man, for the super chat. What? Nothing on the 666. Nothing on run 666. We were one run early. Phil, do you see Beavis and Butthead do the universe? No, it was on like Paramount Plus or something that nobody has. So no, I did not catch that. So anything that's ever on Paramount Plus or HBO or anything like that, I'll never watch it. So Unless it comes out on a normal service, you know. I'm not paying for 13 different streaming services, so. And yeah, just any service. Oh, unidentified JMod. Let's go. Boom. Oh. I mean, 4 sockets with hit recovery might not be worth. Might be worth something, right? Oh, Kermit coming in with a $5 super chat. Also, a smattering of $5 super chats today. Thank you guys so much. Come on, High Runes, man. I'm gonna drop a shameless plug for my one and only video so far. It's Phil Self Promo Discord. Well, I appreciate you, my man, for the super chat, Mr. Riley. Joachim. Lum rune, not as good as other runes, but oh, another Mal rune, and I'm about to get taken out again. Mal rune better than a Lum rune, so I got Mal runes in what was this? 3 runs apart. I mean, if every 3 runs I get a Mal rune, I'd be happy with that. For sure. That 777's coming? Right. Yeah. Same chest too. I think the last time it was the chest in a different hut, but it was the same chest on the layout or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. The first one was in the first of the layout of the tiles with that particular. You know what I'm saying? That's my go-to whenever I feel like I'm babbling on too long, like I'm trying to over-explain something. Yeah, I was in this one right here, but the second Mal rune I found was in this one. If you have Amazon Prime, you should have Paramount Plus. I don't think that's how it works. Could be wrong. I mean, we do have Amazon Prime, but I didn't think Paramount Plus and Amazon, because Amazon Prime has Prime Video, so I don't think that they have. I could be wrong. I didn't think that was like a Disney Plus Hulu type of situation. Oh, there's a circlet right there. I just let it go. I clicked the button too fast. Final Fantasy VII mod on an OG game or a remake? I'm assuming he means the OG one, but yeah, we'll plug some of this stuff over here. The Mal rune. For those spirit sets, get some, maybe a couple more 35 FCRs before I completely stop picking up that stuff. Gotta take off for now. Have a great day. Thanks. Nubik, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. My man. Thanks for being a channel member, supporting the channel, all that good stuff. You get a preview of Paramount Plus with Prime. Oh, you get a preview, like a free month or something. Yeah, I don't sign up for free months and stuff like that. I don't sign up for 1 free month of a subscription service or something. 3 skills, almost. Oh, it's a cruel matriarchal javelins of the flame. Interesting. Not good, but interesting. Kind of cool. Cool or not cool? Let me know. But I don't need them on single player. By all means, interesting. It is a really low enhanced damage roll for Cruel, since obviously they can get up to 300, but Don't need no more emeralds, I don't believe. What's the lowest rune you're happy to get? I don't know. I guess I'd say a lem rune. Graham is back. Yo! Probably a lem rune, because, I mean, at least you could lem runes. You can cube a few together to, I don't even have the thing anymore. I don't remember what it is, but... Lums and co's I do keep and cube up, but it's like a lem rune. Okay, a lem rune. Yeah, okay. Not really super happy, though. You probably mean more like, what am I excited to find? I don't know. I feel like recently I've been finding a lot of more high runes than normal. Oh, unidentified J-mod again. Let's go. Well, by again, I mean this one actually is one. Let's ID it. 4 sockets. Deflecting. Oh. Next time. I don't know. I guess like a Vex rune. I guess. I don't know. It's just nice to find. Yeah, I mean. It's like a level of you know, it's like I'm this happy to find a lem, and then I'm like this happy to find the next, you know, like that's a toughy question, right? Did you say salutations for Azucena Lem? I don't know what that means, so I don't really want to say things I don't know what they mean. I could be like make fun of myself or like saying something offensive, so. In general, English only chat. For that reason. Oh, jeez. Let's go. Oh, John coming in with 5 gifted memberships, like the Mega Chat boss that he is. Thank you so much, John, my man. Ugh. Make sure if you did get lucky enough to get gifted a membership, make sure you thank him. Make sure you thank John Dupas, the legend. The man, the myth, the legend. The Mega Chad himself. Soul, okay. Do we actually need these diamonds? Oh, love seeing the emotes get in there. Yeah. Love seeing it. Why are blue monarchs worth something? Which only if they get 4 sockets and something sick on it too. Like, the deflecting mod. Farm players 8 says Italo Rhinefield. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, yep. FCR, little strength, mana, attack rating, light radius. That really makes the ring good. That 2 to light radius. That's what really sets it off as good. No, I'm just joking, but. FCR with a solid piece of mana is kind of a good ring. That's a kind of good ring. Just level 22 required as well. Yeah, we'll hang on to that, I suppose. Throw it over here. It's a good caster ring. I wish that light radius was like poison res. Then that would be like a sick. Semi-sick anyways. The attack rating is unnecessary on a sorceress, but you know, like for the energy shield sorcerer, so you get a boost to your mana and the FCR if you had some poison res on there. But can't be mad at that a ring isn't literally perfect, right? How I get Enigma, King Mod. You can run LK like this over and over and over again, or you can go kill a ton of monsters, a ton, and hope to get lucky. Or you can run out here and try to get lucky. Where to find Drax? I think you can get Drax from Mephisto, but that's another situation. I always just find them in 85 areas when I'm farming. You can't really quote-unquote target farm for Drax that I'm really aware of. It's not like, you know, farm Nightmare and Darl to get an SOJ type sitch. Oh, miss. Too many gray names in the chat, says John. So he had to gift out some channel memberships. Nice. Skulker did 60 cast sanctuary runs today and found 2 pulls in a mall. That's not bad. I mean, it's okay. You'd obviously want to get higher runes, but no, that's interesting. No level requirement. I guess it's just 9 enhanced damage. I guess everything's super low now I think about it. I guess if you're doing like level 1 duels, would this be like a level 1 duel kind of duel? Wouldn't it be sick? Right? Is that a thing? I'm not a dueling expert. Coolly, let me know down in the comments. Do they do level 1 duels? Anybody? Oh, balls, I appreciate Fuzzy Muppet. What's going on? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Oh, it's not an offense. Was in Spanish. The most beautiful in Spanish. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure. Sometimes you see things in other languages you don't understand. You know, it's like, eh. So, my apologies. %1 enhanced damage on a level 1 Necro Wand? A Necro Wand, huh? Level 9 minimum for duels. I mean, technically, you could do whatever you wanted to for dueling. I'm gonna start up level 1 dueling championships. Let's go, baby! All you can use is items that you can use at level 1. See who's a real man. Or like level 3 dueling. Or level 6, I mean. What's the first level where you get a new skill? Is it 6, I think? No, I know. I'm half joking around. Level 1 duels is all skill. Everyone just walking out there. Miss. Yeah, Lewis says it would be so boring. Yeah, that's sort of what I was getting at. He said it before I did. Whoa! Chain gloves, maiden, plate belt, I guess, maybe. Oh, what was down here? Martel de fer. Wasn't there something? Oh, I was gonna check this mask. Oh, I completely full of garbage here. Just in case it's some crazy NATO thing or something. Never is though, right? 2 to jav. Nope. Let me double check. There's so much stuff over here. It worries me. I'm gonna miss something, huh? You frozen, boy. No spell on left mouse. Click champ. Yeah, no, I keep everything on, that's just my runny. I got the glacial spike over here. What was that recipe for socketing armors? I don't want to leave this stream. Someone knows. I don't know it offhand. I mean, I would just Google it. I don't know what it is. I got a bookmark on my web browser, and I look that kind of stuff up all the time. 31 life. Just need the skill, right? There was a Cham rune there? Probably. Sick. Lem rune just popped. First one that's decent of the day. 100 runs in. Yeah, I mean, 100 runs in, get a Lem rune. That's not... Yeah, it's alright, you know? Not crazy GG, but it's something. It's something. Telthal Topaz, says Alex. So there you go. Yeah, if I know it offhand, I'll just blurt it out. But yeah, I'm definitely not Googling. I'm not like Googling things for people on stream. The run counter wasn't not made by me, but it's also free. Someone else made it, and it's just free. You can just download it. Exclamation run counter. You can. I got a video about it. kind of a explanation of most of the stuff about the run counter. Or there's a link in the description if you just want to go down in there and click that. Oop, okay. Decided to do LK runs during lunch, run 5, and just got a call. There you go. That's how it goes, right? That's how it goes. I tried a loot filter on single player, now I can't get away from very good for LK runs. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, do any of the loot filters really actually filter the loot? Don't they all, and they might have changed, but every one that I'd seen, they don't actually loot, they're not actually loot filters. They're name shorteners and color changers. They don't actually filter out any of the loot. Does anyone, maybe, I've asked this before and no one ever really says much, so I think they are still just name changers and color changers. They don't actually filter out the loot, which means only, how many, only 26 items can be on screen at a time? And that's the problem. It doesn't matter if the words are 2 letters long or 10 letters long. It's still the problem of having too many items on screen to display them all. Still slaying, must be looking for that high rune still. Yeah, I got some mid rune stuff. We got a little good stuff today, but still want, I mean, can you really get too many high runes? I mean, I guess you could, but not me. Plus, I'm planning on streaming for a while today, so. Mouse. Fellas, my mens. What's going on, Mouse? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, someone said they didn't know that about, you can only have an X, like certain number of items on screen. I don't remember what the number is. Maybe it was 30 something, maybe, I don't remember the number, but you can only have so many. But yeah. Does anyone remember what that number is? How old am I, Humano? I am 36 years old. What player's level is good for the pits? I mean, really anything. It depends what you're doing. If at all possible, I would run it on players 3 though, because it'll up your rune drop chances, you know, pretty significantly, sorta. Just your no drop chance will go down kind of a lot without the monsters getting too much more difficult, right? So. Oh, I actually need this. Diamond Sapphire. Oops, let's get out of here before I die. Oh, I just hit the button. Just ruined everything. Alright. Maybe Google knows the answer. What is the max number of items capable of displaying on screen in Diablo 2 Resurrected? That's a very long question. That's not the answer. 32. The most items you can have on screen at one time is 32. Oh, what player level is good for the pits? I was thinking player's difficulty. So, yeah, someone else said as soon as you get to Act 1, which is also the answer if your question was the other one. Yeah, you can run the pits as soon as you can kill stuff and you'll be perfectly fine. Like, the pits is pretty weak if your character's half decent for farming stuff. Like, I started farming the pits with my traps in at 65, so. Beats from the block. Got 10th run, got a Gull rune. Nice. Everyone's seeing me run some old LK and they're like, I'm gonna go hit some. And they're like, yeah, I got super lucky. Hey Phil, in one of your last videos you mentioned that having players near you as opposed to being in a different zone affects the drop rates. Can you clarify? Yeah. The reason, because that's the reason why on players 1 or on single player, when you set it to players 1 and players 2 is the same, because there's nobody, it's impossible for anyone to be in your area, like on screen killing stuff with you, because you're the only person in the game, right? But if you're online and let's say I'm killing, you know, I'm farming the pits and you're farming cows and there's someone else, you know, technically with 2 people in the game and 2 people that are partied up, you'll get a slightly higher drop rate than just 1 person in the game by themselves. I have a video about it. Where was that at? I have a video that shows it's like this confusing looking line of like different lines of different players, different number of players in the game, different number of people who are partied and in the same area. And there's this, you know, I wish I don't remember what video I was showing that in. But yeah, I don't know if I could pull it up. I probably couldn't find it now real quick, to be perfectly honest. I was like, okay, here it is. I don't want to take too much time explaining it, but blah, 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 blah. And it ended up being like a 3-minute explanation. I was like, son of a... That's much longer than I meant it to be, but it's kind of important to what I'm talking about here. Here's another one of these songs on this guy's list that I love. Very gent, somebody told me. They're like, yeah, bro, you like gent music. I was like, I guess. I don't really know all the names very good of the different genres. I don't, you know. They're like, bro, you like gent. If you like this, you like gent music. Okay. I like that drop and then my jam, yo. All right, what's going on? Yo, my gentleman. What happens to items above 32? Yeah, if there's more than 32 items on the screen, you just won't see them. That's part of the problem, Shamek. Yeah, that's why you need a loot filter, not a name changer. Because a name changer doesn't really do a whole lot. It won't fix the problem. Loot filter would be amazing, yeah. Like, I don't know if you guys, and it's one you can look up real quick. It's like this is why you need a loot filter, I think is what it's called, or something along those lines. When I dropped my cham rune, I didn't see it. I killed all the cows, and literally, where I was kind of like up to the left of where all the cows dropped dead, and I ran down to the right and picked up the gold. And when I picked up all the gold, all of a sudden the cham rune appeared. It was literally invisible inside this pile of... So if I wouldn't have ran down and like over the cow pack and went like, I kind of looped like this and went down. If I wouldn't have done that, I would have missed the cham rune. If I would have came over, killed that pack real quick, and then went up to the left or went to the left, it would have been poofed and gone forever. Or like some other person, if I was in a public game, some random person running around would have ran by that pile, picked up the gold, and would have been like, huh, oh my god, a cham rune, what? So... Very good music indeed. Appreciate it, Lewis. Yeah. You hear this one a lot in my videos. I did used to put in my videos a lot. I kind of started putting not putting like rock music in the videos as much, just because I feel it's like a lower... I don't know, maybe I'm just listening to like the critics too much, but I've had a lot of people complain like, bro, the video's all right, but I can't handle the stupid metal music you put in here, you know? And I'm just like, they're just like, I just can't watch these videos anymore. But it's probably like a vocal minority, yeah? Especially though, like, I don't like putting the metal or rock music in the videos that are like explaining videos, you know what I mean? Because then it's, you know, a little bit over the top in my opinion. So I just go with the beep boop boop beep boop 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 type of music. What are you making out of that cham? Fake low alert, right? Yeah, good old IO. Didn't get me though. It didn't get me that time. I actually have 2 Cham runes, so I have 2 Cham runes and I have a Zod rune. Haven't done nothing with them yet, so. Consolidating gold would work just fine, you think? A loot filter would work the best. Just block out piles of gold under a certain size. You know. I wonder how that would work, though. Like, if you blocked out certain size small gold piles, would you still pick them up if you walked over them, or would they just not exist? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Bubble's coming in with a $2 super chat. Ooh. Put on your helmet, boys. It's about to get greasy. About to get greasy. Don't fully understand that, but thank you for the $2 super chat, my man. I thought you were going to say it's about to start raining high ruins. I don't know what greasy means. If you change the music, I'm out, says Graham. Yeah. Well, another reason I stopped putting as much of the, like, metal drop highlight music, I don't voice over, I don't redub my own drop highlight videos anymore. I just leave the highlights how they are, so you can hear, like, my genuine, authentic reaction and what I'm saying about it while I'm streaming, so it's kind of unnecessary for me to put the metal music in and over it again, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna Google questions on stream. Also, Phil, Google's how many items you can have on screen. Well, Kermit. See, the thing is that I wanted to know that. I didn't Google because someone was like, "Hey, what day does ladder reset?" And I was like, "Let me Google that." Or like, "What's the recipe for cubing this?" And I'm just like, because you know, I don't really need to know that right now. But how many stuff can be on stream? I'll Google that for myself. No offense. For y'all, I'm not firing up Google. Once in a while. Maybe not regularly, once in a while. Armar says, lesson learned, pick up all gold, when I was talking about that Cham rune that I almost missed. Yeah, pretty much. And you'll see me on these chests too. When a ton of stuff pops up, I always run over the pile before I leave. None of these are really popping at a big amount, but sounds like early trivium, says Ants. Interesting. I asked my nephew one day, so what type of kid are you? Kicker, goss, stoner, whatever? He said, scene kid. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. You don't know what a scene kid is? Ha! It's, I mean, essentially kind of like an emo kid. That's what it was before, maybe it's changed. The scene kids were like, you know, the people that would buy all their clothes at Hot Topic, and that's like mall emo type of kids. Another quality of life change, show cube recipes based on the item inside of it. So, yeah, I mean, if you get into the deeper, like, there's a billion different things they quote unquote could do like that, but I would say that those are not high on my priority list, and probably a lot of other people's. Because, I mean, all that information is incredibly easy to find. There's apps for your phone that you can just instantly pull up all that stuff. There's, you can just Google it real quick. You can literally just type it. You can literally pick up your phone and be like, what is the cube recipe for Diablo 2 to add sockets to armor? And whoop, it'll just pop up on your phone right there. You just hit the talk button and talk into it, you know? So. Toxic Ace. Hope your day's going well, you say. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm playing Diablo 2, so it's not going too bad, right? Not going too bad. See, a big pile like that, you definitely run over. Sometimes there's even so much stuff I'll zoom in so that there's less stuff on the screen. Oh, my back. scene was pre-emo, says Bubbles. All right, I'll take your word on that one, I guess. I'm not like I said, I'm not an expert on all that kind of stuff. So, the Zero says, just got a sir. Nice, just got a sir. 3 Death Sentry, 1 to Lightning Sentry. Yeah, that was the other way. If that had if that was 3 Lightning Sentry, 1 to Death Sentry, 3 to Traps. If I just added a ton of other stuff that wasn't even near to being on that, it'd be so sick. Jero Lightning says, I am here. You can now find the high runes. Let's go. Got a few mal runes today, but no high runes, right? Not yet. Ah. So much stuff. Stuff. Have to go to work. Have a good one, Phil. See you the next time. Peace out, Alex. And hopefully work's not too bad for you. Got a job, 34 runs in the Trav. Let's go, sir, on Monday. Ohm yesterday. This is Snipes. People just pile in the high runes, huh? Yeah, Trav. That Trav one is a lie, though. I've never gotten a high rune from Trav, so that means nobody else can. Right? That's how it works, right? I think so. If I don't get any good luck at Trav, no, that means it's impossible. Watching from Florida. Oh, from Florida. That didn't click at first. McMahon, be safe, I suppose. Hopefully you're in a good area of Florida, not getting destroyed. Hopefully nothing gets destroyed, but getting hit by the hurricane. All vendorable. Someone says he thinks all vendorable items should be removed from loot drop tables. I mean, that's not really a terrible idea, I suppose. That would kind of eliminate part of the need for, I would say, maybe not all, but like bolts, arrows. I mean, I don't know. Antidotes, I'd be fine. All those stupid potions that nobody uses, rancid gas potions. Maybe, I don't know. It'd be hard to, somebody would want it, you know, I don't know. Huh. Yeah, I missed where you were giving me a hard time, Riley. No problem though, wherever that was. There was a couple comments up ahead I kind of glanced over because I didn't really understand what they were saying. So here, I'm gonna take just a super quick, like 5-minute break. I've been on for over 2 hours. I'm actually gonna stream for at minimum another hour, probably another hour and a half. I'm gonna stream in a long time today, but we're gonna do a quick chair stream because I gotta go use the little boy's room, and I'm starving. So I'll be back in about this many minutes. See what I did there? Whew. Oh, he's back already. Look at that. Look at that, fellas. Hey, Mr. Chair, how you doing? Just gonna scarf down some stuff real quick. This tastes terrible. Tastes like it's old or something. What's the best cut of steaks, says Bubbles? A cheap one? I don't eat a lot of steaks because they're too expensive. I'm cheap, so I don't really know for sure. I just buy cheap steaks if I ever get them. Raj says he's got bad service on his job site. Keeps getting lagged out. Stopping behind. Gotcha. What number run we on? We'll jump back to it. 701. How do you open this thing? This thing's like fill-proof. Oh, I don't have my knife here anymore. What do I do with it? Oh, there it is. Just in case you ever need to open a bag. That'll work. Definitely don't cut off my little finger. For cheaper steaks, baseball is alright. That don't make any sense. Did you wash your hands? Of course, Graham. Come on. How many kiddos you got, Phil? 2. Well, I got one's a stepson. I don't know if I really have to specify, but 2. 17 and 6. Jarlito says likes pork steaks. All right. I usually just buy pork chops or pork loin or something. All right, let's get back to it. Any pets? Nah. Not gonna go too much into detail again. I've talked about it before, but not a big fan of pets. I have some controversial opinions on pets that most people do not agree with. Zero says got one toddler and one on the way. Nice. Congrats. Bubble says milk steak. Payne says what's gonna happen with the stream for playing with the Brunsky. Yeah, I'll definitely stream. I mean, saying all-nighter is a bit extreme, but I'm sure we'll play at least through the game, which takes like 6 hours, so we'll at least play one full playthrough. Like, I don't know if we're gonna keep playing after that, like go farm a torch or do this or do that or whatever, but we'll probably play one time all the way through the game, and then if people want to keep playing, they can. Some people will probably drop off, I'm sure. Trey says do hot dogs kind of steaks. I'll allow it. What rune's the lowest high rune? Vex is pretty standard, the lowest high rune. I did, shockingly enough, it's gonna shock you guys, I did see that small charm back there. I'm gonna go back and get it. Ooh! 2, 1, 30, 10. I guess it had a little bit of everything, but none of the stuff was high enough. 110. Oh, there it is. Apparently, according to Diablo Wiki, it's a goal. Times have changed, Diablo Wiki. Oh, oh. Did I mean hit that button? So much stuff. Bunch of Doom apes over by it. Oh, I can't see when I'm moving. Inflation hit D2R. Right. Probably says best thing ever happened to him was having his kid, having his son. Finally made him put down his childish ways, he says, grow up a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Oop. Definitely can be a blessing in disguise sometimes. Maybe some people maybe had a kid accidentally or unintentionally, however you want to word it. At the time, you're like, oh, no, it's done. And then later, you're like, man, I'm glad I had a kid when I did. Like, my whole life would have been different. And, you know, probably could be a lot worse if, you know, different decisions hadn't been made and stuff. So, yeah. Boy, I'm real hungry right now. Starving. Probably all the working out I did today, huh? Man, Phil's community is a bunch of dads, huh? Right. Pretty much. I mean, when your channel's about a 20-year-old game, the people who are going to still be liking it are going to be the people that were like teenagers or whatever back then, so makes sense. Ah, 140s. 140. Oh, Griax, come on. Ah. Yeah, when you look at the analytics on my channel, between, how do they split it? 25 to 55, I think? It's like 78% of the people who watch my channel. Like, there's actually two, it's like 25 to 35, 35, or I forget the breakdown or whatever, but... Drinker. Lunch is 36 minutes away, says Geraldito. Yeah, I had lunch. It's 2:30 where I'm at, so I ate at probably like 11:20 or 30. So, but I got a lot of. I did a bunch of. Ugh, my back's been hurting, so I haven't been like quote unquote lifting. Been doing a lot of cardio, so I did like right at 40 flights of stairs. Like I did 40 flights of stairs, and then I had to. And then I just did like what was it? Just I think it was 3.8 miles on the bike, or just under 4. Had to take my daughter to the dentist then, and then took her to school. Came home and ran about a mile. Just like a mile. Like, I know that's like nothing to people, but I'm real bad at running, so. I was, a straight mile is pretty good for me, so. And plus, I did do 40 flights of stairs and 4 miles on the bike, so. Not that on a bike 4 miles is a lot either, but. I'm working on my cardio. Gotta get that heart healthy, right? Gotta get that healthy heart. Geraldito says, been slacking on cardio. Weights, not so much. Yeah, same here. For the last 20 years, I've been hitting the weights, right? Josh S says, 39 and no kids. Yeah, no problem with not having any kids either, but yeah. A lot of times, us immature people, us immature men, can really take the wake-up call, you know, to grow up. Definitely grew me up a little bit, right? Well, I did have a kid, and then now I play video games for a living, so. Parkway Drive? There are some Parkway Drive song ants I definitely like, and I know it's like cliche, like radio hit. It's a like radio hit song, but what is it, The Void? I really like that song, I'm gonna be honest. Even though it's like, I'm sure the hardcore Parkway Drive fans are like, oh, that's totally like radio butt rock, like Five Finger Death Punch song. But, because I've heard people say that before, that it's like, that's their worst song, they're selling out. I'm like, I don't know, sorry bro. I'm not a mega Parkway Drive fan, so. I just hear a song and I like it or I don't. And I just think that song is so sick. Ooh. Immune to cold, that's gonna be a problem. Get away from my super chest. Never grow up, says Bubbles. Well, grow up a little bit, right? Wazza, Unreal says, and Colton comes in with the what's up as well. Nice. Anyone doing the Sober October stuff I did last year, and it felt great after. It helps me kick sodas. I don't usually do Sober Octobers. I usually do like, I do like the new year, new me type of thing, you know? It's easiest for me to like a dry January, super easy. So I usually do that just as like, yeah. I do like drinking though, but October, you know, we're coming into the fall. October's not a bad month. There's a lot of football going on in October, you know, so a lot of Sundays, football games you're missing out, having a beer with the boys, or just hanging out, having a beer or two, watching the games. Take out a few monsters for fun here, huh? Just for funsies. Yeah, pumpkin spice beers. Oktoberfest is still rocking in October, obviously. Calling children selfish or like the ultimate of selfish, they aren't aware. It's not the same thing, says Kermit. Yeah, I mean, it is true. I'd say you're both true. They are selfish, but it's just how kids are, you know. You gotta teach them, you gotta get them growing up or whatever you call it, right? I thought about doing Sober October, I'm gonna be honest. But then I was thinking about all the football and stuff, and one of my buddy's birthdays in October, and he does like a huge like Halloween party for his birthday every year. Gosh, there's so much stuff in here that I can tell I can't see. Yeah, you see that? Because these can show up, there's less than the 31 or 2 items. When you zoom out, half of this stuff, everything from here down disappears to make room for these items. Not to mention these items, you know, you can't even see them all. Once you get some of them off screen so that they don't have to display anymore, then these start appearing. Because even though you can't see them, they have to be there in case there's like, you know, in case you can teleport over there, and they have to be able to appear. Hope there's nothing right here you want to ever see. Gosh, imagine that you like do this, you're like, oh, there's nothing there, let's teleport to the other one. And your burr rune is just forever gone. As long as it's not sober April. What's in April? April. Is that your birthday or something? Or sober May, because then you miss out on Cinco de Mayo. Can't be November. Oh, everything disappeared. Okay. I can't even go up in here and look and see if I missed anything. Of course I did. Just a small trap though. Okay, was that a small crescent? Oh, 420. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't do that stuff, so I didn't think about that. Went to a wedding 2 weeks ago, decided to go sober for a month after that one. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Like it was too much for you to handle, huh? You're hungover for a month after that wedding. Must have been a good one. It's like in Trab when you kill entire councils on the stairs, you can't pick up half the stuff that they drop. Interesting. Just ends up being like too much stuff that you can't see it or whatever. Or it's like wrapped around the corner so you can't pick it up. Any plans for ladder reset? Yeah, I'm rocking Assassin, Captain Dan. I'm rocking an Assassin, and I'm actually doing ladder reset with Dobrunsky, so that's pretty cool, actually. I haven't played since week 3 or 4 of Season 1 coming back for ladder. What's your opinion on a ladder start of Fist of Heavens versus Nova for early zone farming? I know you like the Nova, but compared to Fist of Heavens, which you think is better? For, if you're talking strictly Terror Zones, Vic Dino, like, Fist of Heavens is going to be significantly better. The Nova is just good for... The Nova Sorceress is a good ladder starter because it's just incredibly, super mega consistent wealth. Like, super easy. Super easy. You can instantly, you have teleport, so you don't have to worry about getting anywhere. You know, all that good stuff. It's not going to be super great for Terror Zones, but... So no more Nova Sorc? I thought you wanted to start with that. Yeah, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Assassins can like really help out with like the team essentially. They have a guy playing a sorceress already, so I guess I'm assuming he can teleport. So I thought about doing the whole max static, you know, Nova, because obviously staticking everything down across the whole map is pretty sick. But you know, like I said, they have a sorceress already who can have static, even though he's going cold sorceress, the guy was. But I mean, he can at least static the big bosses and stuff. But then yeah, with the assassin, obviously you do a ton of damage with the fire traps until like mid nightmare, and then you end up with the Death Sentry Corpse Explosion, blowing stuff up later on, so it's got the safety skills for like, what do you call it, Mind Blast or whatever, right? Or Cloak of Shadows, both of them actually, probably. Elrune, let's go. I don't care about that Flawless Amethyst. Get out of here. Great choice on the assassin, says a few people. Yeah. No takesies, backsies. I'll takesies, backsies, whatever I wantsies. Yo, Phil, what do you think about the ladder start? Hydra Mephisto, then you can switch to Nova, cow level maybe, second character Poison Necro. Greetings from Germany. Mark, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst idea. Not the worst idea. I mean, if you're going to do cows with a sorceress, I mean, you're probably better off going Blizzard Sorceress, but I mean, it's a fine idea, I suppose, but really, Moat Trick and Mephisto, and then go into cows with Blizzard Sorceress would be quote unquote better. But I completely understand if you don't want to play it a Blizzard Sorceress again, you know? Like a lot of people probably did that, right? Traps in at launch, gets pretty good farming Neelathak. That is one good thing early on, but not having teleport really slow you down. Farming keys and stuff. Like I feel like especially like the first couple days of ladder before you can get well, the first few weeks of ladder before anyone can really get Enigma. Having teleport, even if you die literally every other run, you can do Neelathak runs way faster with like a Nova Sorceress than you can with a Trapsin. Like just strictly the speed of getting there, you know what I mean? So even if you teleport down there and boom, 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 and then you end up getting killed because of the Blood Mana Curse and Corpse Explosion, and then like every other run you can't kill him or something, I feel like it would still be faster. Even though the Trapsin would, the actual kill once you're there is way better with the Trapsin, right? So. Zero says loves Nova Source with the way the energy shield works now. Yeah, now that you don't get mana burned like all the time, every second of every day for all your mana constantly. Yeah, that's a pretty cool, pretty glad that they fixed that, the mana burn bug. It's called Blood Mana Curse. You hate that one so much. Yeah, Mutu, I totally do, because that's like the only thing that hurts you being an energy shield sorceress going down there. Because every time you cast, you're essentially just hurting yourself. You're killing yourself as you cast a Nova, boom, there goes 40 mana, which is your life, you know? And it doesn't not recharge nearly fast enough. Even just teleporting around, you know what I mean? Well, obviously you do, I guess, so. Alright, we'll get after it. I'm glad this roof doesn't keep out the elements. You can just blizzard and rain right through the thatch roof. I had so many close calls with Neelathak. CTA is a must with a sorceress. Oh yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like, if I'm gonna farm Neelathak with a sorceress, usually, especially with no Nature's Peace, you just assume you're gonna die, like a bunch of times, but you just accept that as part of the play. You know what I mean? Like, is it gonna be faster for me to teleport with 105 FCR down to Neelathak and die every other run, or to have to try to meander your way down there past all the whatever all the different monsters are on the way down there? You know what I mean? Like, I would say it's probably faster to teleport and just die all the time, to be honest. Trey says he blows up the bodies with a necro so he can't. Yeah, there is. I've done that before. I did a whole video like that, like 500 Neelathak runs. I found it best, Lumrune, nothing crazy, but what I would actually do, I wouldn't use poison, I wouldn't use bone. I would find it best to do with like summoning, essentially. I would just get a ton, you know, I would just have my mercenary kill one monster, and then he would, actually crazy enough, it seemed to me anyways, oh boy, good work, Phil. He would go to do his corpse explosion thing, his animation, which is like this, and he would start it, and then I would blow up the corpse, and then he would go through his motion, and it wouldn't kill that that corpse that he'd gone, and it wouldn't work. But then that corpse killed other people, and then he would look at those ones, and he'd be like, and then I would blow up those 3 corpses, and then whatever he targeted isn't there anymore, so he's still targeting it, but it's not there, so it fails again. And then you just keep pop, 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 pop. As long as you can blow up faster than he can, you know what I mean? So yeah, I get you. Mutu says it's the reason he has 1,000 life on his Nova Sorceress. Yeah, well, that's what, anytime I do a Nova Sorceress, I always go, max energy shield, so it's like, but it just zaps all your mana away so fast, that blood mana curse, and then you have like no life, and yeah, you're just. This entire chest just ceased to exist. Pick up the gold, all the items appear again. Most of them, anyways. It's a problem. Any high runes today? No, just, I got a few mid runes. No high runes yet. Does classes that are less popular have less expensive items, or is it pretty much the same? No, I mean, generally the classes that are less popular usually need more expensive items to be good. That's why they're less popular. The ones that are like good and you don't need good gear, that's why they're like popular, you know what I mean? So 20 to defense, finish life of 3. Basiro says, man, they gotta get that loot filter figured out. Yeah, I wish. I don't know, I feel like they're never gonna do one, I'm gonna be honest. Necros are good for Neil attack, I blow up the... Oh, I already read that one. Ah. Double reading comments now. Oops. Ah! Mercenary's almost dead. What's going on over here? What are you doing, Emilio? Or Hassan, I mean? Over here messing around. I feel like I was missing something over here. Well, I was missing a flawless diamond. Todd says they will on single player because of the mods. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, they get a good loot filter on single player, not just like a name, not just a name changer. Because I don't necessarily need the names changed. Like, I would be fine, and I'd probably be the happiest with a loot filter that didn't change the names and stuff. It just you know, it just filtered out the stuff I didn't want, so that the game, I kind of want the game to look normal, you know? I don't want people to be looking at my videos like, oh geez, look at this guy, he has some he's playing like Project Diablo 2, like some crazy mod where the drop rates are different, and this is pointless to watch because he's playing you know, I don't want that. I want to make sure people look at it and they go, oh yeah, this looks exactly like Diablo 2 Resurrected, because it is. It's just blocking out, you know, the bolts and whatnot. The oil potions. Stuff like that. Stuff I just don't want to see and wastes my time. If the gold under like 500 was filtered out, that'd be cool too, you know, like, or whatever. Like oil potions. Cool, I'm gonna throw these potions, popping 60 damage each. Like, why would I ever want this? There's no cube recipe for it, something like this. Pointless. Stamina potions. Yeah. What time does the ladder reset? I forget. I'd have to look that up again. Is it 8 Eastern? Or is it 6 Eastern? I can't remember. I need to look that up too. My wife was asking me about it yesterday. And I don't know that I told her the right time. AM or PM? PM. I think it's like 8 PM Eastern. Could be wrong though. Maybe it's like 6 or something. Oh, it is. Sneaky Week says it is 8, according to what he remembers as well. Sweet Phil remembers everything. I never forget anything. Jake, someone else said that earlier, unless that was you. Yeah, gold piles within a certain range of each other just compile together into one big pile. I mean, I'd be fine with that, but that sounds, I'm gonna be honest, that sounds more difficult to accomplish. the loot filters. I've seen literally a 100%, like on all the other Diablo games, exactly how the scripts work. Because I would go in and I'd go in and change the scripts so that it would filter out more things, or it would change the color of this, the color of that. And it's got to be pretty much the same for Project Diablo 2, because I mean, all Project Diablo 2 is it's only 4 to Blizzard instead of 5. But if this is just Diablo 2 running in the background, so you'd think like if you blocked, if this is just Diablo 2 old running in the background, if you filtered the items out in the background of regular Diablo 2 with the exact same script you used for back in the day, if it wasn't on the old game, then it wouldn't display on the new game. So you'd think you could just use literally the exact same programs, essentially, right? I mean, I would think so. Jeff, I forgot Jeff is like, yeah. Give the one dude working on Diablo 2 Resurrected a break. Because you know there's just one guy that's the only one that's doing literally anything for the game. It's not a team of devs, it's just one bro. I don't know. If like BT can do all this stuff himself in like a few weeks, I feel like one professional game developer should be able to do all this stuff in like a day. I'm gonna be honest. Which they probably could, but like I said, that's why I don't think that they want to. Hello, Slayers, and Phil, I guess. G-Stacks, you're late for work, bro. What's going on here? Big Bed Bass and Beyond. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nothing like. Oh my God! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got a few mid runes. That's about it, really. Few mid runes, and then a lot of resetting the map, huh? Trey says going to Vegas in about a week. The week of ladder reset. Who's gonna rush me when I get back? We can find somebody, right? Kermit says also travels for work, so I'm gonna MF most weeks. This creates a sort of loss and regain that really strengthens our relationship. Interesting, interesting. If it was one bro, then all the stuff we asked for would be there, yeah. When I said bro, I didn't literally mean like a bro. Bruh. I meant like one dude, one guy, one man, or woman. The other job has been extremely rough this week. I've needed extra beauty rest. Not helping. Still ugly AF. Aren't we all, huh? Aren't we all? Yeah, I'm gonna take this champion out just because. Ah! Not even a champion burden here. Oh, leveled up my mercenary like a boss. Get some of that, look at that experience pop up. It's like I'm in a terror zone right now. Hello, Phil. Any good for 2 hours? A few things. Almost 3 hours I've been on now. Jeez. How many runs you doing today? Let's see. It's 250. At the absolute latest that I could get out of here is 4 o'clock. when my daughter gets out of school. I might go for another 40 minutes maybe. I don't know if I don't want to go straight up to the line, you know what I mean? But oh, Luis Etienne Belanger Gagnon. That's quite a Luis Etienne. What's going on? Becoming a Slayer. It's a long name. Well, let's go with the Luis. Luis. Thank you so much for becoming a Slayer. My man, Total Poggers. Yeah, there you come. Instantly coming in with the emotes. He knew he could get them. I don't have to tell him. I don't have to tell him emotes are now available for the channel members. What a legend. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, supporting the channel. Because of channel members like you make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on this channel. You Slayer. How old is he? Well, the daughter that I got picked up from school is just turned 6. What? Oh, that's close enough. Luis is perfect. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I forget how to pronounce it, if it's Luis or Luis. Yeah, we'll take out these monsters along the way here, huh? Just for funsies one time. Well, another time, I should say. Grab some more full rejuves along the way a little bit. Oh, another Lum rune. Take out some of these schmucks along the way. Oh, Bed Bass & Beyond coming in with a Slayer ship as well. This is also, if you ever thought about becoming a Slayer, Sweetful Slayer, this is the time to do it, because I think they're all on sale for this month, which is almost over. What are they, 30% off? So they're like $230 a piece or something ridiculous like that. I'm just giving them away. Thank you so much, Bed Bass & Beyond. You legend. Why did they... guys are invincible. Oh, he's a champion. I thought I froze him and I went to grab some stuff. Eh. The S is always silent, but in English. Oh. So it's like Louis. Louis. Oh, okay, well. Learn something new every day, huh? I'm back. Oh. I'm too old to play video games all day. Oh. 9 all res, okay. 4 to strength. I can't believe I'm getting more skillers. Oh, B0 coming in with 5 sweet Phil memberships. Ooh, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to some very, very, very awesome people. Anyone who got a membership, make sure you thank Basiro, that absolute mega chad Slayer. My man gifted a bunch of memberships to my men's. Mummins, yeah. I think I'm gonna switch up the playlist just slightly. Thanks for inspiration to run LK. Got a Surgula and Vex during your lunch hour. What? Just all in your lunch hour? All you people getting super lucky. I mean, some people aren't getting super lucky, right? Like, am I the only one that's not finding a billion high runes? Love seeing all those emotes. Yeah! Love slamming those emotes in there. Love see it. How come sometimes when I'm about to kill my Mephisto, his health regenerates immediately all the way back up? The, those, what do you call them? The council members that are running around, they like that lightning thing that they zap you with their claw. They're like, chew. If they do that to Mephisto or to each other, they heal each other. So if you're having problems with that, first of all, you want to try not to lure them over to where Mephisto is, number one. If you do, and that kind of happens all the time, and you want to kind of take them all out, kill them first and then kill Mephisto. But the first thing I'd recommend is don't lure them over. Boss Monster says I found nothing higher than an AM today. There you go. G-Stack says I found squat. Alright. You hear all the stories about everyone, oh, I found 5 Sur runes in 2 days. And they're like, oh, great. I found 8 Bur runes in the last 4 minutes. And then there's me, I'm like, I mean, I got a couple Maul runes, like, ugh. I think I got enough sapphires. I gotta look at my little... I probably got enough. Cross it off my list so I keep remembering to not pick them up, bruh. Do you have videos on how to find a 5-socketed phase blade? I mean, not specifically. Pretty much the answer for any socketed item, any rune word base, is going to be cows. 10 out of 10 times. But you can find them pretty much anywhere in hell difficulty, right? So... Oh, wait. I don't have any... Oh, I don't need sapphires for that. We got plenty of flawed. Let's cross that out. I only found 1 flawed diamond. What's going on here? Emeralds. Cross that out. I guess pretty much just that, huh? Okay. Jeff says nothing like a unique council member with conviction to join the Mephisto fight. Right, right. Andre says, I'm really late. Have you found some high runes today? Nope, just some mid runes today. No highs, no burrs, no surs, no lows, no ohms. Unfortunately. One of those days, huh? Just one of those days. Right? Oh, that kind of finding. Yeah, totally found an Enigma off an armor rack earlier while I was sleeping. Right, G-Stacks? No, I mean, some people just get lucky and find stuff, right? I'm not going to call people liars. 5 sockets is tricky. Cows or cube. Yeah, I mean, you can grab a white monarch and try to cube it with that recipe. You have a 1 in 6 chance of getting 5 sockets, so... You can do that, but just either a white base, but cows in general for like any runeward bases is going to be the best. Beyond that, I would just go farm 85 areas and hope you get one. Hits, chaos, stony tombs, whatever you feel like doing, you know. Brandon says, 8ball says there's a high rune in your future. Hopefully in the next half hour, huh? $18 to defense. Let's go. Unreal says found a cham in the halls of pain once. Yeah, you can kind of find them all over the place, sort of, right? Basiro says I have PlayStation videos. For proof, Phil. Yeah, I mean, someone's got to get lucky, right? That's why I said I'm not calling no one a liar, you know. But yeah, sometimes I wonder. But I guess if you have throughout a stream, I usually have like a few thousand people come in and out, you know. So, I mean, every time when, obviously people are more likely to tell you, like, oh man, it's so cool, I just got lucky. Then people like, hey Phil, guess what? I just farmed for 5 hours and didn't find anything. Like, nobody tells you that story, right? So. Get back here, you schmuck. Oh, where'd he go? What? Did he just go? Oh, he teleported on me. I just wanted to, every once in a while, take one of those out, right? Have you seen that D2R bug where every time you ID a Javelin, it's not a 640? I've been running into that one lately, right? Ryan says he just had the fabled Paradise Chaos Sanctuary for the last 2 hours. Got 2 skillers was all. There you go. Some more realistic drop expectations, right? That's what I put in one of my more recent videos. Ooh, poison res, poison length reduced. I wish I had some more stuff on there for the energy shield Nova sorceress. Ah. Jeff says Halls of Pain and Flayer's Jungle are his secret best rune finding areas that no one talks about. Yeah, yep, totally. Good density and kind of in both those. The Flayer Jungle's one of them ones that real weak monsters too, so. Them schmucks always doing schmucky things. Hey, that's my saying. Okay, I might be sitting goofy, I might look goofy, but it kind of feels better on my back, so I think I'm going to do it for a while. Phil is going to channel you my good luck while playing D2R now. Hopefully, Jay. Channel it. Send it my way, everybody. One quick second. Oh, okay. Never mind. Nothing important. Nothing worth doing is ever easy, says Riley. Right? I mean, kinda. I mean, that saying isn't completely true, but like... cutting your toenails is easy to do, but it's like worth doing sometimes, right? You know? Wiping your butt, easy to do, well worth doing. So, proven wrong. I just proved you wrong, Riley. What do you got to say for yourself? Ah. Oh, ouch. What's a reasonable amount of time before you get any high runes? Been playing the game for 2 months, yet to see anything truly exciting. I mean, it depends what you're doing, to be perfectly honest. So, if you're doing a lot of like Andariel killing and killing Mephisto over and over, stuff like that, to try to moat trick in Mephisto, or if you're in games by yourself, players one, you're not really gonna find a whole lot. It'll be much less odds of you finding something good if you do a lot of farming solo online by yourself. But yeah, I mean, if you're killing, it's really hard to like say or explain or how. Whoa, jeez, I didn't realize he was getting wrecked so bad. All right, I better get out of here before I do too. It says took him 20 years to find a Zod. Yeah, see, if you never even found like a Vex or an Ohm or anything like that, or a Gull Rune or anything like that, I would say you probably have to just be kind of sort of doing it wrong. Like not, like you're farming online solo too much or whatever, so that's what I would say. So, Bubbles never wipes his butt, it's not natural. Congratulations. I don't need any more normal emeralds. Aaron says spend untold hours farming the runes, or he can spend like $4 to buy one. I mean, that is kind of true, but like I mean, you could say that for any game in the world, so I mean if that's what you want to do, I guess. Like, I don't want to play through Elder Scrolls. I'll just buy a character that I can download, and then I can just play with like all the best gear already. I mean, I don't know, like. Demolition Man's a highly underrated movie. It's a pretty good movie, right? The old school. I don't know. Did they remake that? I feel like they remade it, but Wesley Snipes and God, I can't remember his name. Rambo. I forget his name. What's his name? What's Rambo's name? Sylvester Stallone. There we go. I remembered. I didn't look. I seen it popping into chat out of the corner of my eye, but I didn't look at it. Oh, I didn't get my mercenary back. Probably should go do that, huh? Louis says, we are ready for an moment. I'm trying. The game's just robbing me here. I deserve multiple high runes already, but I deserve it. Yo, AGN! What is taking so long? That guy doesn't even have any high runes. Hey, what's taking so long? This guy doesn't even play hardcore. Phil, do you have an insight on your mercenary? Yeah, I should. And if I didn't, it was an oversight. Yeah, I do. Just to kind of make sure the mana stays up, right? You don't have to worry about that. Bed Bass has just built a solo Blizzard Sorceress. The only thing I'm strong enough to farm is Ancient Tunnels Players 3. Haven't found anything so far. I mean, you could definitely moat trick Mephisto, huh? Right? You could also throw that into Stony Tombs is got almost no cold immunes in it too, so it's all up to you though. Nothing wrong with Ancient Tunnels at all. The classic go-to. Saffron says, you get a sir yesterday, then you get nothing for 2 weeks. Gambler's fallacy. Right? That kind of how it goes, right? Left BT stream. Oh, I didn't know he was streaming. Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be happening a lot now. Like everyone's coming over to. Well, I mean, unfortunately, that's fine. Oh, a lemon. There you go. Woo! That's the lowest one I note. I'm noting it because I like them. Lems, baby. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of people streaming on YouTube pretty soon. Which, I mean... on a Grand Chime, you need more. Life attack rating, max damage, but they're all too low. The competition's about to heat up in the streaming space here on YouTube, right? Lem. Why is that? Because of the Twitch changes? Yeah, Commander. Yeah. Yep. Twitch is getting real dumb. Real dumb. Space has never been on Twitch. Yeah, that's what. Twitch has some advantages, but they've been getting real crazy with their ad model. And then they also just announced that for some of the bigger creators, like creators that make more than $100,000 a year, are they're instead of before if you made over $100,000 a year, your revenue split was 70-30. But they told everybody, hey, we're gonna cut your pay essentially. You're only gonna get 50-50 now. And on YouTube, no matter who you are, you get 70-30 all the time. So yeah, everyone's like, well, I'll just won't be streaming on YouTube anymore, huh? Or won't be streaming on Twitch anymore, I guess. That's why everyone's jumping over here now. You see, like, everybody. I was streaming on YouTube before it was cool, man. It's no problem, no. No problem. We got a legendary little community around here that's ripping and a roaring, rocking and a rolling. Oh. Hope YouTube doesn't follow Twitch, says Mutu. I don't think that they will. The thing is that YouTube doesn't need to... They don't need the ad revenue from the streaming that much. They view it as like, if a streamer gets really big, then what they're going to do is make highlights of their streams and then post that as a video on YouTube. And then they're going to get, then they get all the views and the ad money from all the video views. Not to mention super chats, channel memberships, they get all that money too. They don't think of it as, we need to get all the money from streaming, period. So we need to plug even more ads. Oh, we're not making enough money from strictly streaming because that's all Twitch does. We need to take even more money from the streamers. Like YouTube doesn't view it like that. So it's a different business model, kind of coming from an area of monopolization for videos. You know what I'm saying, on the internet, but it is what it is, I guess. Kind of the way the world works nowadays. So. Brian says he watches streams on YouTube way more than he ever did on Twitch. Yeah, I watched Twitch a little bit, but I just kind of, as soon as it probably a few months back, I don't know if it was 6 months back, maybe even a year, I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but when I'd go on to watch somebody stream, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to check out this new streamer I've never seen before. And you click on their stream and it pops up and you have 6 unskippable 30-second ads. And I'm like, what? 6 of them? What is that? Unbelievable. Like, then I was like, get out of here. BT's bot hates the emoji spam. Oh yeah, I had to go. I went in there and turned that off, Brian. I was like, get that out of here. I love seeing those emote spam in there. Love seeing it. Oh man, Twitcher invasion, says Bubbles. yeah. I mean, it is what it is. They're gonna make the best business decision for them and their families. You know what I mean? So, I mean, can't really blame them, right? I can kind of like, I don't know what you even call it, selfishly, or I'm just like, man, I really wish I just had YouTube streaming Diablo 2 Resurrected all to myself, you know? But like, I'm not mad at them or anyone for doing it. You know what I mean? Don't dislike anybody for jumping over or nothing like that. Louis says the algorithm never suggests me new live content. Oh yeah, it almost never does. I don't know. Some people do hop in here and they're like, hey, yeah, brand new. Just, you know, found your live stream, got recommended to me. I'm like, really? That's crazy. Usually that like never happens. But apparently it happens once in a while. But yeah, most of the time, people find you from videos and then they'll come watch your live stream, right? So when there is more than 2 unskippable ads, I am gone. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. There was literally, like, no joke, there's like 6 ads sometimes. 6 30-second unskippable ads. I'm like, I'm not sitting here for 3 minutes to see if this guy is like interesting and I want to like watch and listen, or if he's just sitting there silent playing a video game. Like, that's not happening. Or yeah, or I'll even go on there and it'll be somebody I do want to watch, you know, for a second or something. And I'll click on it and I'm like, well, I don't want to watch him anymore. Bed Bass says he even uses YouTube Live for his watching college football. Yeah, I do know some people that have gotten YouTube Live for watching sports. What just happened? Oh my gosh. I was trying to see what that amethyst is. Ooh, Rail Rune. Best rune I've gotten since that lamb. Remember cable TV? So many ads, right? That's why I got rid of it. Ads. Louis says if I didn't make videos, he would have never found me streaming. Yeah, very true. I'm more so, I started out, a lot of people start out streaming because they're like, I'm playing all these video games and I want to like maybe make money playing video games all the time, so I'll stream, right? I think anyways. That's the way I think people usually get into streaming, right? Excuse me. Take out these packs. I got into streaming because I actually like making the, hold on. I'm okay. What's going on here? It's got the tickliest throat of all time. Wow, that was weird. I've never been so uncomfortable, like... Water didn't go down the wrong pipe or anything. It just... it literally feels like just at the snap of a finger, like there's little bits of fiberglass in my throat. That was weird. Brah! My mens, what's going on here? What was I even talking about? I got so flabbergasted here. So flummoxed. So flamboozled about what's going on right now. What? Pausing. Another reason to love single player, right? Hey Bubs, did you see the documentary of the Sam Squatch? No, I did not. Samsung or YouTube Premium needs to give 1 sub free per month, like Prime subs. Yeah, 1 free membership. That would be legendary. That'd be legendary. I would say the only way they do that is if they raise the price of YouTube Premium or whatever. Because I mean, with YouTube Premium, you already get a completely ad-free, like perfect music streaming service. You get unlimited, like no ads on YouTube already. So I feel like they'd have to raise it. Instead of being like $12.99 or whatever, it'd have to be like maybe even 15, right? You just killed Phil with your comments, says Louis. No, I didn't even. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened there. I'm gonna be honest. Boy, Phil really struggling over here. Can't even stream for 3.5 hours without just melting down. What a noob. Oh. You schmucks. Get out of here. Fine. I'll take you out. No big deal. Get wrecked. Jeff. Finally found his burrow. Drowns from shock. Drowns in soda from shock. Nice. Oh. Boy. I feel like I'm getting an unusually small amount of skillers out here. I'm gonna be honest. Where's that burr rune at, bro? Yeah, I need a sir, a burr, a low, something like that. I would take an ohm rune, anything. Man, it's hard for me. I'm really choking on the idea of cubing together like 15 like mid runes and high runes in order to get a burr to make infinity. I'm gonna be honest. If I could get anything. I came to see a burr rune and no burr. Right. Kermit says, did I see another purchasing gear debate? No, it wasn't a debate. Someone just said that they would rather buy stuff than spend hundreds of hours to find it. Oh, Trey says, oh, we were talking about the price of, maybe that's what you're talking about. The price of, Amazon, or, YouTube Premium. YouTube. Yeah. Ad-free YouTube. Is it 15 now? I think it was $12.99 when I first got it. I think you're right. I think it went up, and I was like, yeah, I'll keep it, for sure. Let the birds hit the floor. Ugh. Nice. Liz Biggie says, almost quitting time, 3:30. Yeah, it's almost 3:30 here, so yeah, almost quitting time for me. Shortly. A few more runs in me. Don't go nowhere. Nobody leave. Anytime you say you're going to quit pretty soon, everyone just dips out. I'm not quitting yet, boys. If you leave now, you're going to miss the good drop. You're going to miss it. No one wants to be that guy who leaves, and then the next day they're like, what? In the last 3 runs, you found that burr rune you're looking for? Oh my gosh. Nolan says his family's in Orlando. They said the hurricane's about to hit any minute. Yeah, hopefully that goes okay, huh? Nolan said, my girlfriend just started playing D2R after watching me play her first character of all time. She finds a Crown of Ages while just saving Kain in health. Crown of Ages while saving Kain. Interesting. Crown of Ages while saving Kain. I thought... never mind. I thought Crown of Ages was a TC-87. Increase attack speed, death sentry, close, but not actually in Trist, but... alright, gotcha. Like your Hydra Bow last minute. Oh yeah, like the Hydra Bow in the last 10 seconds of that one stream, the Wind Force, yeah. Hit Zerker or Goldfine Trav Barb? Boy, I don't know. I have such bad luck at Trav, I can't recommend it, but everyone else finds good stuff there. Just not me. I've done like thousands of runs, never found anything there. People, no, this time you'll find stuff. This time, okay, sure. Can Crown of Agents drop interest? I don't think so, Brian, but he says it was somewhere else. Unless it was a terror zone, you could, I suppose, yeah. Underground Passage level 2, he says. Alright, well there you go. It could drop Underground Passage level 2, I suppose. That is a new 85 area in Diablo 2 Resurrected. Not the best farming location, but it is technically a level 85 area. Griswold is level 87 according to Wiki? Huh. Louis says he watches so much YouTube. It's probably at least $15 a month. Or he watches more than $15 a month worth of YouTube if he was watching all the ads. So you're coming out ahead. There you go. Yeah, I mean, even if you... Boy, all the different videos I click on, I know 5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot. But, man, 5 seconds here, there. I probably save myself a couple of hours every week at minimum from YouTube. Even if they're all 5 second skippables. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I mean, she was probably just going in the underground passage, guys. I mean, first time playing, doesn't know where she's going. Hey, let's go down here. He's like, sure, whatever, if that's what you want to do. And then, boom, they ended up down there. Got crazy lucky, right? Got to pay the troll toll. Right. Got my co-rune. Gonna make a harmony bow. Where can I find a good base? Where did I get mine from? Nightmare Cows, I think. I went to Nightmare Cows and got one. So, that would be the fastest. Well, if you make it's over here. If you're just gonna put harmony in any base to run faster, you can do that. If not, like any base in the whole world ever it's always gonna be cows, the fastest place to find it. So. Always gonna be cows. Okay, Phil, Weatherport said it's raining. High runes in here. Got my umbrella. Where they at? Yeah, unfortunately, the weather channel was wrong. And it did not rain high runes today, but unfortunately for everybody, including myself, because I didn't find a high rune yet today, this is gonna be the final run. So gonna have to say thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for watching. It's been fun. Thank you for the super chats and the channel members. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for the gifted memberships as well from a few different people, donations and stuff today. With your guys' support, it really does make it possible for me to keep streaming it and making videos and stuff like that on YouTube. So thank you guys very much. That's gonna be all she wrote for me today. Oh, I thought that was my favorite song starting up right there. About ready to rock it out. Fire res and not good. So, with all that being said, peace out. Fellas, my mens. And don't forget, keep slaying. Peace out, fellas.